That gets me onto my next one.
What's that?
Some things I'd like you to sprinkle into reality.
A girlfriend.
I was talking UFC.
That's what I was thinking. It's what I was thinking.
No. Wait.
This is what I'm talking about when people should walk away.
Yeah.
Usman should walk away now. Not after this Buckley fight. Now.
Just give him the hardest hitting 170.
Right now. Same as Rose. Walk away now.
Yeah.
And you're all right, I'm gonna give you everyone some insight. Luke is the biggest, like, do not fuck the audio. You have fucked the audio like every 10 minutes tonight.
Have I?
Yeah, by talking. Too easy.
Oh.
No, my question for you is this. Does Sugar wake up for it anymore? What's going on, guys? And welcome back to the Aussie MMA Mates podcast. I'm Jaden. Next to me is Bryden. And always on the decks with no headphones is Luke.
Yo.
So if he sounds a bit off today, he's either sucking on the microphone or too far away. And don't.
No.
And this is where I was gonna talk nicely about you to begin this pod too, but fucking you already made me hate it.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna talk about comp and how you did well, but all you did is losing gi. So
No, I won one match.
what medal?
Bronze.
And as Vin Diesel once said, if you're not
Family.
first, you're
Family.
No. So another week, another competition. Fucking give me a break. So today on the pod, the only one of us that competed was Luke, and he won his first gold at Grappling Industries.
Oh, wow.
Which is very good. He did it in no-gi. Very impressive. He had we'll call it the what does Darren call it? He calls it the trifecta. What's this? The duofecta. It's definitely not the word.
Yeah, I
So he didn't get scored on
not once.
in no-gi.
In
but
no-gi, yeah.
he didn't land all submissions. So he didn't get the
Yeah.
trifecta, but we'll get there.
I was pretty disappointed by that, but
We'll get there.
it's hard to submit someone who doesn't want to do anything.
Ooh.
Oh, he's throwing shade. Fusion. Are you guys listening?
Well, I
Stand
mean,
it up.
when he hugged the guy, his nose went into his belly button because he was that fucking tall.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It was like,
He
you
was
know, when
tall.
like you see like a young teenager hug their dad and they're like in their chest?
Yeah.
That was the height difference between
Yeah.
Luke and his last guy. It was fucking hilarious.
Felt like a baby.
Wait, what weight class did you compete at?
Under 77.
Oh, that's why.
Wow. Crazy. Because I saw it was 170, but
Yeah. But no, so he did really well. Really, really well. Stuck to the game plan and we saw some success and we just got literally one thing to fix for
Yeah.
Gi. And could have double golded today, which is sick.
Couple of adjustments in no-gi too, but
Did fine, mate.
it's kind of a good thing, like
Yeah.
losing some of the matches. Trust, coming from somebody who just lost last week, it gives you stuff to work on.
that I actually I watched some like Gordon Ryan mindset stuff recently, and he talks about the saying of if you don't win, if you lose, you learn.
Mm.
And he goes on to say that he thinks that's the stupidest saying ever.
Oh, well, what would I know? I'm only a white belt. Is it though?
Well, because if
who
you win, you
knows?
can still learn.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like there's just more to learn from losing. But what would I
I
know?
agree.
I think losing teaches you more about yourself in terms of like how you bounce from it psychologically. Like, what, you don't think so?
Fuck no. I think winning teaches you more.
Really?
Yeah. Because if you
How
win, if you win, then that's basically what you're aiming for. So you're going to continue to keep working this as hard as possible. You're going to start taking some days off. I think that's the biggest character like thing. Because you think about this.
Oh,
Gordon double gold at ADCC and then was on the mats Monday training.
Yeah.
Marab Sugar won. DC went to Marab's the next day to interview him, and Marab was on a run after
Yeah.
winning, after claiming the title. So I think that's bigger. I think after wins and what you do after a win speaks volumes way higher than after you lose. Because after you lose, you got shit to work on. You go back, you work on it, you stay in the same routine. Imagine you win and then you add more sessions to continue winning. Now
Yeah.
that's a wild mindset,
Now I'm just thinking about all the things I've done after I've won gold.
which is take so much time off.
No, my first ever gold, I cried.
Yep.
My second ever gold, I went and ate food.
Yeah. I'm not saying the hour
Nah.
after, but I'm
the
saying
second after.
the second after. If you're
I
not
don't-
training after gold, you suck.
If you get up there on the podium, it shows you
Ex-
aren't committed.
You
Straight
should be
back to
drilling.
training. Yeah.
I think that losing like teaches you more about yourself in terms of your own personal relationship to the sport, whereas winning may like teach other people more about your relationship to the sport and
Mm.
kind of like your expectations for like what you want. Because it's like because the thing is about martial arts in general, you can go into training, competition, or whatever, and you think you're something, and
Mm.
then you quickly get shown that you're not.
Mhm.
And that process of kind of like I kind of look
How
at it
you
as like,
handle a humble pie, basically.
pretty much like it's this constant process of like death and rebirth where you're constantly like putting yourself to the flame, and then it's just like you're constantly having to build yourself back up.
Mm.
And like I think of it as like building a real ego,
Mm.
because it's like you've got to like you get humbled, and then you got to build yourself back up, and then the way you see yourself and the way you feel about yourself is representative of the kind of examples that you've set in your
Mm.
training and your competition.
I think that's what makes stripes so important in jiu-jitsu as well, though.
How
Bec-
so?
Well, it's like, for example, you enter a white belt comp and you're a clean white belt, yeah, and then you're versing a 4-stripe. Well, that guy's at the end of the journey of his belt, and you're at the start. So it's like you're comparing yourself to what's about to be the next venture, which is blue or purple or whatever. So it's like each belt has very big disparities between who's at the start of that belt journey and who's at the end. So I think that's what stripes play a massive factor into, because it's like you look at our gym at the moment, we've got quite a few 4-stripe white belts now, right? How do they go against the blue belts? Pretty good, but they're not there yet. And then how do they go against the new white belts? Well, it's kind of, one-way traffic most of the time. So it's like I think that's what makes jiu-jitsu good, and that's why I think the side of winning is more important, because you can have the mentality of like, I've already I'm a no-stripe white belt and I'm already beating 4 stripes, so I can chill. Or I'm a 4-stripe white belt, now I can let the foot off the gas until blue. So it's like that's my opinion with it though. But either way, good day. Good day.
Yeah, I'm
Feels
happy.
good.
Can I ask you a question though, just out of curiosity?
Is it for the pod or for after the pod?
No, just it's relating to stripes.
Ask away.
What was it that made you decide to give me a stripe?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I just got a stripe recently on my blue
Good.
belt.
By
First stripe.
recently, it was like, what, yesterday? Day before?
It was Friday night.
Progression from since you got your belt.
Mm-hmm.
And the progression comes in multiple ways. Progression comes from being better, knowing more techniques, yada, yada, yada. Competition, I believe, does play a factor, but it's not a must. So if you compete, so for example, let's talk about your blue belt. You came out hot, and then you tried to add a bunch of things in, and then you ended up being a worse version of yourself. And now that you've gone back to your A game, you've then leveled up from when you were a blue belt or when you got your blue belt. So there you go. And you're not getting subbed anymore. That's a level up. At the start, you were getting caught. Now you're not.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun and games.
Now
Now
let's
s-
actually talk about what the podcast is about.
Well, I was going to say, now let's talk about a real blue belt. UFC 316 main event.
Whoa.
Is that a real
Bang!
blue belt? Is Sean a black belt?
Nah, he's brown, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Bro, that ninja choke was tight.
Was it a ninja choke?
It was like a ninja to a freaking
I thought it was
ghillie.
like a guillotine.
It was like both. So he like shot the ninja choke in, and then he was turning like a neck crank, and then it was just like a neck crank.
I'll be
ghillie.
honest, I didn't think O'Malley was going to tap.
Neither did I. I don't know what time there was left in the round.
Me neither. Maybe like 2 minutes?
Oh god, yeah, tap. Because he could have literally not walked again if he kept cranking.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Bad.
But I just didn't think it was on like crazy.
You know what's bad though?
What?
Marab had one of the worst finishing percentages in the UFC.
Yeah.
And
Literally.
now, like,
You know what's funny?
this is horrible, right? So go.
His only other submission win was an armbar. I cannot imagine him doing an armbar.
Nah, because you have to lay on his back.
He looked like
Um,
a koala. She would.
But no, so what's horrible about this isn't the winner. It's the loser. What the fuck does O'Malley do now?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie.
Because he like, how long is it going to take him to get back to Marab? And does he have the hunger anymore?
Well, look at this, right? Right? He locked in for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was it 6 months?
Yeah,
Yeah, 6 months locked in.
yeah.
Bro, I promise you, if I locked in for 6 months
And you lost?
and lost like that,
Blowout.
don't come to school on Monday.
Nah. That's what I'm
Good.
saying. Even
Wouldn't
Samuel's
be
like,
good.
what next? And I'm like,
But you know what? Also, look at it like this, yeah? O'Malley lost, but he just had his very first son, 4 weeks old. He's got a daughter. He's got a wife.
he's not 4 weeks old. He's like 2.
2 days old.
No, he's like 2 weeks old.
2 weeks old. Yeah. So he's got all that. Like, yeah, Marab won, but O'Malley's got a beautiful family at home and a beautiful
of
land.
course,
It's
of
like,
course. But here's my
who-
thing.
who's the real winner?
No, the real winner. No, what I'm asking is this.
Marab.
Marab. Third round submission. No, my question for you is this. Does Sugar wake up for it anymore?
I think he does. I don't know. I don't know what's next for
Do
him.
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Enjoy
like,
being a dad.
yeah, but like this is the thing. Yeah, you've come off a layoff. Can I be honest? Can
Yeah,
I be
what?
really honest? Because I watched the fight.
Mm.
Get back on social media and the weed.
That's crazy.
He looked better with no
Wait.
labrum or whatever it was in the first fight.
No, I thought he looked the best he's ever been. You didn't think so?
No.
I don't know, because I'll be honest. I know
Okay.
last week I was clowning on O'Malley. I was like, cuck Malley,
Yeah, I
stuff
know.
that. And then,
You're riding his dick all week.
yeah, because I saw the podcast, I'm like, nah, he's a changed man.
Mm-hmm.
But
Nope.
I thought he looked
Now,
good. He's stuffing
Marab
the
did
takedown.
look better. Don't get me wrong. It looks like Marab has leveled up, but I'll be honest, the striking wasn't wildly like one-sided.
Hey, hot take.
Hot take.
Why was the commentary being like, Marab's boxing's next level? All of the tweets coming in. Marab's boxing. Bro, he was like,
He was getting outstruck.
he was getting, not only was he getting outstruck, but he was throwing like the wildest punches with no
Yeah.
technique. Yes, it landed, but it was like a Drickus cockroach punch. Like, what is this?
Oh, it's Drickus with endless cardio.
Yeah.
Which is wild. But look, congrats, Marab. If there is a guy that deserves it, it is Marab. Like, he's so humble. First thing he says, thank you, Dana, for making this company.
Yeah, man.
Wild.
And he wants to fight Corey next.
Great fight.
good
Sign me up.
I like it.
And then I hope Umar gets a win and we get that rematch.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say what's next for O'Malley, but take 6 months off.
Nah, I want O'Malley to verse Petey Yarn.
Addiction. That's what you want him to verse.
I want him to get back on. I don't want him to fight it anymore. I want him to be back.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Look, again, it's the thing, and this is what I was saying. It's like you have to be so worried about what Marab does, because if you gas and it looked like looked like Sugar did in the third, mauled.
But you
You're
know
gonna
what's
get
crazy?
mauled.
He looked like, I seriously thought, all right, he'll get back to his feet. And then obviously he tried. As soon as he like gets back up, he gets tripped again.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, just coast out the rest of the round, get back to the feet, and you're still in this.
Almost like wrestling up was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like,
'cause
get to your guard.
it's like every single time he got taken back down, it's like a little bit of his soul got chipped
Left
away.
again. Yeah.
And then by the end of it, I think he just I think he could have kept going.
I don't know, man.
I
Dude, it
feel
was
like he gave up a little
nah,
bit.
because his neck was so like.
Oh no, not when the choke got in. Like maybe 30 seconds before.
Oh,
he
yeah.
started just giving up.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it looked like, and this is my thing, right? It's like he was so worried about what Marab does, and this is where he has been given quite a bit of like here's some treatment to get to where you need to get, kind of like
Dana White privilege.
yeah. And it's the thing, if Umar stood with him, I could see O'Malley winning a decision. But if Umar decides to wrestle, good luck, brother. Good luck. So it's hard, man.
What do you think that would do to you? You lock in for 6 months.
Oh wow,
complete-
no, it was right at the end of the round. Sorry, there
Was
was
it?
18 seconds left.
Oh, I reckon that round ends. Start back at the feet.
Nah,
Would have been. I don't know.
I don't know. He would have to get a big second win because he looked gassed.
I think that
why
was.
are you so keen on riding like O'Malley's dick?
You know why I feel bad
Because it feels bad because his missus got to. So now Brighton's like, I'll give you some of me instead. You know?
no, why I feel bad is imagine dedicating like your life for 6 months to something, and then losing.
Something you've never done.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, can we dedicate 6 months to make over $1 million?
Yeah, no, it's still good. But you know why I wanted him to win?
feel Why?
bad.
I wanted there to be proof that hard work pays off. Now he's worked so hard, and
What are you on
What,
about?
i-
He
is
has
that-
like 50 fucking acres with a mansion getting built and fucking 2 Lamborghinis and fucking.
But
He's
this-
got everything from hard work.
But this was the hardest he's ever worked, locked in, no
That's a
goon.
dude. Okay,
This was going to be Brighton's motivation to actually turn up to training.
yeah.
Bro, swear
Now he's like, nah.
Now he's like, nah, I just
yeah.
smoke weed and goon.
Yeah.
Clearly hard work doesn't pay off, bro.
But this is the thing, Marab works harder.
Yeah, that is the thing.
They have to kick Marab off the mat.
Yeah, and you know the
Did
thing
you see?
is,
Yeah,
I
sorry,
thought
go.
he was being goofy, like he broke his toe. He wasn't taking it as serious. Nah, he obviously
Bro,
was.
he was locked in. And did you watch the embeddeds?
I saw the face-off one. That's it.
Okay. Marab gassed his pad holder out.
No, bro. How do you do that, bro?
The pad holder was drenched. Like, I need a minute. And on, it would have been Monday leading up. Dude, he was like scrapping. They were like, oh, it's our last little sparring session, just a little fucking shakeout. This motherfucker's like gone full fucking empty the clip. Like, it was fucked.
Oh, you might have to cut this out, but bro, how does he not have a missus?
Marab,
Yeah.
bro.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can. Don't cut it out.
Wild.
No,
Wild.
No,
cut
no,
that,
no.
Cut that, cut that.
No,
Cut
don't.
that.
No. This is the thing. He even said it today. He's like, oh, maybe settle down, look for a wife and giggle.
Yeah.
Bro, I think he just loves the Playboy. I think he
You
just
reckon?
loves like fucking being with a girl and then like another hot
Oh,
girl.
no.
No, I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with it. Like people choose this shit. Like it's up to them.
Cut.
He's a big playboy, isn't he? Like he's.
I think so.
I don't know.
I've never known him to have one, and he seems to have all these Insta models over making funny videos. What
That's what I
happens
mean.
behind the camera, we have no idea. Do you know what I could honestly imagine though? I can imagine him on that James Harden lifestyle.
James Harden.
Yeah, just like whichever like city he ends up in, he just like runs there to get his cardio in and like sits at a strip club for 3 hours.
That's wild.
And then Marab just sits there and he's like, yeah, thank you for letting me in security. Thank you for getting the ladies. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Thank you
just
for making this company.
yeah. Thank you for this company and these lovely women. Then like tries to get their fathers like phone numbers and shit to message the fathers to thank them for making the daughter and like fucking like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just, and this is the thing. I think he's so like obsessed with fighting
Mm.
that he just doesn't do anything else, and that's why they have to kick him off the mat. And then he's just like, "Fuck it, let's get on Tinder."
You
like-
said he doesn't have a very crazy VO2 max, didn't you?
His heart rate was higher than Sugar's the entire UFC 300,
Does VO2 wouldn't having
Two
and
I
and we
think-
just found out he used to punch darts.
Yeah, he said he's
wild.
He used to smoke. He's like, "Guys, now I am healthy."
It freaks me out when I see athletes smoking cigarettes. Like I saw Tommy Langaka smoking cigarettes. I'm
Oh,
like,
oh God!
he had like 3 cigarettes in his mouth, and he had them all sparked up at the same time, and he got some zins, and he put that in his mouth too.
It's sad what, like, in my opinion, people could become if they lived the proper lifestyle, and this is
Bad.
why outliers become outliers.
yeah.
Because, like, yeah. But anyways, congrats, Marab. Marab versus Corey makes sense next, of course. And I think Sugar versus Peter Yan, 5
Two.
rounds.
Yeah, I like that.
Because then Peter Yan can get his fight back, even though Yan's booked. But I don't know what he's booked against, like, rank 15. Horrible. Pardon me.
Yeah.
And then your co-main, which I'm so happy, and it's not to do with anything to do with Juliana Pena, but it looks like Nunes is coming back
Yeah.
to fight Kayla Harrison, and that is, I would put that down. Oh, it's hard. I would put it down as the greatest female fight ever in UFC, only 'cause Ronda versus Nunes was after Ronda got KO'd,
Yeah.
and Holly Holm wasn't that big of a name yet.
This is definitely the biggest women's fight in the modern era.
Do you know what's wild? And I kind of just thought of it, but I don't think anyone's thinking about it.
What?
We could have 2 better women's fight right now than almost every, in my opinion, almost every male fight they're making right now. Because don't forget too, they're talking about Wei Li versus Shevchenko. So Wei Li versus Shevchenko,
Ooh.
Kayla versus Amanda Nunes. They are for me, they are to sign me the fuck ups.
Can you imagine like International Women's Day and it's just women only card?
Okay.
Skip.
No. But I could imagine.
Those headlining, I'd watch it.
No, but this is the thing. Those 2 fights could headline over quite a few male
Oh yeah.
fights male championship fights at the minute.
But I'll be honest, the moment Kayla won, I fell straight asleep. Swear to God. And I was in my car watching this.
Driving.
Yeah, I was behind the wheel and just straight away.
No, you know what actually happened? I
What?
left where I was.
Yeah,
As I was driving, like the Gaslam
yeah,
Joe fight was
FIFA.
on,
Yeah.
and I pulled over and I was like, all right, there's enough reception here that my Russian link won't freeze too much.
Mm.
And
Ukrainian
Oh,
link.
don't let
Yeah.
me forget. I found a new one.
really
A new
Ooh.
Ukrainian link.
A
I
new
need
a
in.
new paid for service.
and use our promo code Aussie.
For this free service.
Thank you,
Ukrainian.
Putin,
Like,
for
no.
making this
So
company.
you fell asleep after this. Well, it means you're upgrading because you didn't fall asleep during the women's fight now.
It was a good fight.
It was.
actually
And
a good
apparently
fight.
Kayla Harrison was like, I'm just gonna go for the Kimura because I heard the things clap, and she had no idea she tapped.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, the guy just pulled me off, and I was like, wait, what?
That technique was crazy.
Yeah.
She like shifted her body weight into
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
and it
no,
was like,
she's done it a lot, but she's like, I just didn't think she would tap. I thought she would hear it and just like hold on for 5 seconds.
mm.
And then I didn't feel her tap. I was just putting the Kimura on, and then I got like dragged off, and she's like, oh, what? Hang on, wait, shit, I just won the belt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she had this like coming to earth moment kind of thing. So her versus Nunes signed me up, and
Who takes it?
God,
Because
The
ring rust.
the only the factor is it has Nunes been training,
Yeah, who knows?
and she's at a new team.
Is she?
Yep.
Nunes is.
Yeah, because Kayla, when she started MMA, was training with Nunes.
Mm.
Same team. So now they're not. So Nunes has a new team. She changed teams after the Penna loss,
Oh really?
which I would say Amanda didn't look incredible in the Penna win. So I don't know if it's better that she's.
Didn't
there,
she
but-
finish her though?
No, 5 rounds of just mauling her.
Was it?
Pretty sure.
Oh.
But no. So I don't know what's next for Juliana Penna. I'm gonna be a piece of shit. After these two next women's fight, it's getting bland.
Yeah.
Because even Fiorette lost, and she was exciting coming up. Macy Barber. Oh, too many bad
I don't
jokes.
even know if these are the same weight class, bro.
Too many bad jokes. I'm talking about 125 Barber. 135. Who knows, man?
No, 135
dicey.
doesn't exist anymore. You're
It's
talking about
dicey.
115.
It's 135 is what just happened. It's bantamweight, you fool.
Oh, you're right.
145 doesn't exist.
You're right. You're right.
Featherweight.
I just can't believe that
You're right.
Brighton had like recognized any of the details to do with the submission at all.
No, you know what? I can't believe that Brighton watched the female fight.
But I'm just surprised
Without
he,
an
he
OnlyFans
wasn't like that
subscription.
judge,
Did you see it?
like that saw the Kimura and he's like,
Yeah.
"What's that?"
What's
No,
going
actually, you
on?
know what? I'm gonna be honest. Over the past, let's call it what, 3 weeks?
no.
Brighton and I have talked more jiu-jitsu than you and I, by far. It actually hasn't even been close.
in the chat, right?
No.
I messaged him privately.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like,
Yeah.
how do I destroy Luke's game? And he went, "Pop, pop, pop, pop,
Show
pop."
up to train. Show up to training.
Literally, high five, knuckles. From there, easy. But
Whoa.
whoa.
Um,
But no,
Whoa.
so I'm not surprised actually. That doesn't surprise me because Brighton has been very
I've definitely been paying a
a
lot more
lot
attention.
more attention.
I just love how Brighton like gave this whole spiel about jujitsu and like the chat with Eki, and then Eki listened to it and he goes, the first thing he says, he goes, "I'm not gonna lie, that was really hard to listen to."
I haven't even heard this. No way.
Yeah, after he sent all those reels.
Oh,
No, sorry,
God.
before he sent all those reels,
I can't
Oh,
keep up.
and he was
those
talking about the
reels.
pendulum sweep with that dummy.
Oh yeah, I can't keep up, bro.
No, I didn't even see that.
There's so much. There's so much in that chat.
Have we got Eki showing up on the
Pod
pod
today?
today?
Not
Yeah.
this week.
Okay.
Not this week. I didn't give him a task.
But
we're,
Luke,
we're
did you-
very busy this week.
Did you see Kayla Harrison's?
Nah, I only saw the second round, I think,
Of
of
Marab.
Marab and
yeah.
Sean O'Malley.
We're watching it as we we're getting ready to warm
Yeah,
up.
I was like just about to walk on. Like
Oh.
I
Nah,
just started
we'll warm
walking over
up.
to my mats just before the second round
No,
finished.
no.
I
We're
think.
warming up. We're warming up.
Oh no,
The-
that's
yeah,
right. We
we're warming
warmed up. We warmed up. Yeah.
Because
But no.
it was a beautiful finish where she like
We'll look into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember Sammy's like, "Oh, the
We might
fight's
look
over."
into it and break it down or something.
oh
for the
yeah,
pod.
got to.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Joe Pfeiffer versus Calvin Gastelum, the fight that was all race, no fucks given by me.
Apparently,
Tell me
Joe
about it.
Pfeiffer on his Instagram, like he's like buying into the meme now. He's like the body cam's turning off for this
Oh
fight.
god,
Racist
fuck
Joe
me.
Pfeiffer, let's go.
Wild. But I'll be honest, this fight meant nothing. Joe Pfeiffer gains no fucking traction with this.
But to be honest, expect it.
Such a waste of a fight.
Don't expect to finish Gaslam.
No, I don't care.
And
about
he drops. Did you see the highlights or anything?
No.
He drops Gaslam in the first twice,
yeah.
and then Gaslam just blobs on.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
But no, so kind of frustrating.
How
I
about
just
this?
think this fight was such a waste.
It wasn't
And then I
good.
heard Patchy Mix was useless.
Yeah, apparently he didn't move. I didn't watch this
Yeah.
one either. This was while I was
Oh
at my event.
shit! Holland submitted Luke.
I know.
Nice prediction, bro.
Nah, all good.
You picked Luke submitting Holland, so
Yeah.
really good job.
Yeah.
Really good job. But no, so next for Patchy is just build your way up, bro. Just build your way up the rankings. Nothing wrong with this. Fucking
What's next for Mario?
Batista, top 5.
Is it?
Bro, has to. Beat Aldo, beat Patchy, give him some respect.
Doesn't he train with O'Malley? And
Yep.
Give him a
No,
rub.
so
Second chance.
So
third
O'Malley's Red Hawk, which is Tim Welch, and then he's where O'Malley and that Tim came from. So they're like, imagine like 2 separate gyms where they work together. So
chance.
imagine like
I was trying to think of a local
so
example. I
yeah,
can't
so
think of
2
one.
XFCs cross training to get ready for a fucking,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got separate coaches, got separate things, but like, you know,
You're like affiliated.
they're boys.
together,
Yeah. So
Do
it's like
training together.
it's like us on like Momo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah. So
Um,
next for Batista, bring up the rankings. Well, how are we this far in?
legit. How far in are we?
Not far.
25 minutes, no rankings is a new record.
That's a record. Sign me up. Who are we talking about? Patchy and Thingo. Scroll down a little. You know what it is? Scroll up. Good. I don't think he's booked. Is he booked? No, he was meant to be booked against Young. Umar. Batista versus Umar. Thank you.
What? That's a big jump,
Yep.
no?
Sign me up.
But we've had we've had this argument
Sign up.
before.
You-
He beat somebody that's not ranked. He shouldn't move up.
No, I agree. But now it's time to officially like let's reward him.
Damn, my point just like collapsed on itself.
No, it's not. It is a good point because he should move up for beating
Yeah.
Patchy. He should,
Yeah.
but he won't. So
I reckon he jumps up 1.
he has to
Oh,
jump
surely.
over both. He has to jump over Font and Cejudo. Has to.
Surely.
Patchy Mix was in talks of being next for the title after this.
Yeah.
And then he beats him and it's like, but he's not ranked.
Mm.
Yeah, I do hate that. Look, I agree with Derrida not moving on Bo Nickel because Bo Nickel has been in the UFC for a while.
Okay.
No, because I'll put it to you this way. If we look at the rankings right now, where would Patchy Mix, not off today's performance, but where would you rank Patchy Mix in this?
Probably like 5.
Yep. So that means he beat rank 5.
Yeah.
Now, we know Bo Nickel was not ranked before this because he'd fought in the UFC like 4 or 5 times. So you're now versing someone who is UFC alumni, not just freshly signed. That's you know what I'm saying?
This same argument from 3 weeks back.
From what? With
Well,
Yair and Patricio?
Nah, with the Ritter and
No, the
Bo
difference
Nickel.
is Patchy. This is Patchy's UFC debut.
if anything,
So Bo
what's his
Nickel
name?
has been versing Tin Cans
yeah,
and then Paul Craig.
which is like the GOAT.
Okay, but he wasn't ranked after versing UFC guys.
Yeah.
Patchy Mix is literally a Bellator champion. Hasn't fought since his championship got.
is that
bought.
is that Bellator level champ?
Well, rumor has it it's not great. But I hate that they're getting these guys and signing them on short notice. Like Mario Batista, 2.5 weeks. And then
Mm.
it's like, oh, this shows that it's a shitter promotion. Give him 10 weeks.
Yeah.
But anyways,
It happens a lot with the new signings, eh?
I wonder why. But no, so very exciting.
Wait, what the hell?
What?
oh, never-
What?
My eyesight was letting me down.
Let you
bro.
down big time.
I looked at the pound for pound and I saw 15.
God.
I thought it said Chikadze. I thought it said
Oh,
Giga
bro.
Chikadze.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, no. So this is no. So O'Malley out.
Yeah.
Who's your predictions in?
Ooh.
Who's your predictions in? Wait.
Batista. Put him in. Put him in.
Nah.
I have no idea.
Hamzat?
Yeah. No.
Hamzat?
Nah, because he hasn't fought that recently. I don't know. I'd have to look at all the rankings.
Oh no, it'll be fucking Armin again.
Surely not.
It will be Oliveira 14, Armin 15. Fucking watch it.
Wait, how is it? Oh, because Armin missed weight, so they took him out.
Yep.
I'm in is I'm out.
Are
Mm.
you talking about a guillotine?
It
or-
should be someone like Hamzat, because he just beat Robert Whittaker. Not just, but you know what I mean. Like his last fight was Whittaker. Should be someone's. Ilya's in there. Is Ilya in? Oh yeah, 3. Thank the fucking
Is
Lord. I was
Ilya
gonna say
in
fuck. Scroll down. Even Gaethje is not wild because he's coming off that win.
Is
Little-
is
little
JDM?
wild.
I didn't see JDM.
Yeah, JDM's above Pantoja.
Oh yeah.
We're not. I can't crack that can again.
Not again. Huh?
Yuri's not wild. But yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna have to add something to the script too, because it's been a wild week. I'm just gonna save it for later.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna text Luke. Have you got your phone?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna text Sabrina. She's gonna show you. Actually, you know what? Because then you're gonna bring out the picture. We're gonna see it anyways. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have some fun soon. All right.
You can still send it to me.
Oh, I cannot, brother. It's okay. It's easy photos to find. Very easy. We'll just screen capture anyways, because there's a lot. But anyways, fun times.
I don't
in the
know what he's
rankings.
talking about.
I do. That's the problem. It's so fun. We're gonna end up on a fucking rant.
I'm so lost.
All right.
Me
Shit
too.
coming up. Now, not
Wait.
too much else to report from this one. Kevin Holland submits Luke A. Great call out.
I bet that was
Of
a
the
fun
worst welterweight in the division. Give him Colby Covington.
fight. Is that who you called out?
Yeah, he's like, I want the
Yeah.
worst welterweight in the division. Everyone's like, oh, he just wants another easy payday. And it's like, nah, Colby. And I'm like, good call.
That press conference will be fire.
Good call. The
Yeah.
other big one to talk about, Josh Van. Love this man.
Mm.
He wants to fight again in like 2 months. Azamat, I picked. Oh wow, Sergey lost. Didn't pick that.
Sergey Spivak.
Waldo does it again. No, because Survey's
Survey?
No, Sergey was able to make who's that fucking Jaitan Almeida. He made him struggle with his wrestling, and I figured, well, wouldn't you wrestle this guy then? Because if he's out wrestling Almeida, that's quietly impressive. But anyways, scroll down. Gustafsson beat Chaos. That's wild. Skip.
Skip.
Skip. Oh, and Quillen. That's the one I was looking for. Well
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Aussie own.
Apparently Joe was glazing him a bit.
Oh. Well, hopefully he can glaze Joe a little later and get on the pod.
Fair.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
Now, fight night again next week.
Oh, what is this? Barker?
Barkley and Usman.
Yeah.
What?
I was talking about Azerbaijan, Baki.
Oh, God.
But that was clutch.
Clutch.
I said Buck.
Came in close. So, Usman versus Buckley. Great fight. Holy fuck. Does Usman need to win?
Bad. But that's a cool poster.
Yeah, it's a great poster. This is what I'm talking about when people should walk away.
Yeah.
Usman should walk away now. Not after this Buckley fight. Now.
Just give him the hardest hitting 170.
Right now. Same as Rose. Walk away now.
Yeah.
Because you've got your money. Oh my God, Cody. You've got your money.
Why
Too far.
Why is this the just hang it up already
Oh,
card?
Fuck. This is the yo.
Because
needs
bro,
it.
no, is it?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Petrosky was Orlovsky for a
Yeah,
second. I'm like, what the
same.
fuck is going on?
Bro, somebody needs to tell him.
So Usman's on 0-3 streak. Rose is just fucking beating those who wish they were fucking in the top. Like anyone, if she
Isn't
tries
she
to,
0-2 as well?
I don't know, but if she tries to fight someone that's gonna get her to the title, she loses. Then she goes gatekeeper Rose, and she fucking slaughters everyone.
Gatekeeper Rose.
Yeah. So she's the greatest gatekeeper of all time, just not in title contention anymore. Usman, Jesus Christ, Buckley, just one leg kick and he will fall.
Oh no, literally.
Like,
a
literally.
bleed kick and you kill him.
A bleed kick and Usman is done. I don't see Usman winning this, and that is his fucking one of the greatest welterweights. Oh, sorry, middleweight.
Yeah.
One of the greatest middleweights to ever fucking do it.
Wait,
One of the greatest.
What do you mean middle?
It says middleweight.
As Buckley.
Oh no, he's welterweight. That's why I was confused because they're middleweight, but it's because he versed
Hamza.
Hamza. So so he was one of the greatest welterweights to do it.
Did you see the video of him falling at the baseball?
I hope that wasn't actually him. I fucking
Bro.
hope that wasn't him because if that was,
I don't think it was.
it
but
fucking wouldn't.
but
Dude,
fuck,
wait,
that's
all you
funny.
saw, Luke, was this guy that looked very much like Usman. Now, that's
Racist.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm being straight up because it was just a bald black guy in the distance. But all that happened was you see this guy go to take a step and his leg just stops, but his body keeps going. Like it's almost like his lace got caught. Do you know what I mean? Like the leg was going and then it just fucking wasn't.
It's like God hit a Sasai on him.
Literally. Literally. Like it's just
Ugh.
fucking, it was so fucking funny,
'Cause
dude.
do you know about Kamaru's knees?
It's just bone
Nah,
on bone.
I know
It's
about
like,
I know about Farhan's knees, but
no, it's like, and not as bad, but it's like Goggins. Like,
Not as
it's
bad.
not as bad, but it's like that Goggin-esque. Like they're
Yeah.
fucking, they're scratching to fucking make them work. They're cooked, man. And Buckley is on a fucking tear.
Bro, that baseball video is
God, I kind of wish we could fucking
show it.
show it.
It'll take too
It'll take too long.
Yeah, Buckley's on a
Tear.
nice streak.
Morono, Luque, no fucking idea. Wonder Boy, who was above Wonder Boy? Like lost to Imavov, no Punk, and lost to Curtis. No great.
Covington was after.
He
Wonder
lost to
Boy.
Alessio De Grasso as well, but that's okay.
What?
I'm joking. It's Alessio De Tricio.
Oh, he was Italian.
Yeah, he lost to
he was
Holland
Italian.
as well.
Not anymore.
But if you scroll back up, who was his last win? I've gone
Covington,
dumb.
eh?
It was Covington. So, yeah, this is that point where it's like enough is fucking enough, just enough. You've lost to Hamza. You've lost to
How old is he? 38.
yeah, so not young.
Time
So
to
you
wrap
lost
it up.
to Hamza, lost to Leon twice, got literally fucking, and then but like look at the tear before that, man. Colby, Jorge, Gilbert, Jorge, Colby, Tyrant, RDA, Damian Meyer. He lost that. And then he gets Bleak. But Sean Strickland.
Mm.
But you know what I mean? Like he you lose the Leon one, you definitely rematch the Leon one. Then you get beat by a decision, so you're 0-2 against the champ. And then you take Hamzat on short notice, dumbest fucking manager decision of all time. Not that it was a bad fight or you looked outclassed, but you just like you're not meant to win that. And then you get this ex fucking champion go 0-3.
Yep.
Like, fuck. And it was really short notice too. Really short notice.
The Hamza one.
Hamzat was
Yeah.
short fucking notice. And like G shit, but like, fuck me, man. And it's the same as Rose. Rose is like win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. And now she's running like, but then she's going to have a point where age plays a factor. And yes, she's 32,
She's
but
a favorite. Wow.
yeah, she should be. So she,
I think we already spoke about this. I didn't realize Maverick was 27.
yeah, she looks like Kayla's daughter. But yeah, so
Oh, I've got a funny story
Oh,
about that.
fuck.
You just reminded me. So, yesterday in class, me and Owen were talking about the UFC,
Oh yeah.
and Stephen was there. And then me and I said to Stephen, I was like, I want you to guess which one's a man. I showed him a photo of Kayla Harrison, of Juliana Pena, and Amanda Nunes. Who do you think he thought was a man?
It'd have to be Kayla.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, of
It
course.
was. But literally, he like zoomed in. He really had to think about it.
Oh god.
And I showed him like some proper like the manly photos,
Yeah.
which is just every photo of them.
You're fucked.
It was
You're
so
fucked.
like man.
At least
Owen-
actually put an actual man in there.
well, to be honest, I searched
I
that
know,
transgender
right?
lady, but it was way too obvious.
Okay. But yeah.
so funny, bro.
But no.
Should have put Gabby Garcia in there.
Oh,
Sure,
100%.
Idiot. But
Oh,
anyways.
man.
Just a slight like mini tangent. I don't think it's in the script anyways.
That's alright.
A great example of like what you think that these athletes should do is what the Wards just did.
Yeah. Literally.
Just
yeah.
went on a
Yazinski
fucking went on a fucking tear for 2 years.
2 years. And then
And he
he's
did
like,
the Seinfeld and just fucking dipped at the top.
apparently he'll be doing Crown Jewel.
Yeah,
Looks like he's doing Crown Jewel and that's it.
yeah. That's what he said in the interview.
Yeah.
but he's
But done at Worlds.
yeah.
2-time world champion.
And
Thank
that's
you
it.
so much. And please, for the love of God, sign him up for a super fight or two. While you
Just
can.
for fun,
While you can.
because he's
Oh.
like, it's just crazy.
Wait,
Can
are we
you-
talking jiu-jitsu later?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think
because
he's
we
in
got
the
a
script.
lot
I don't
to
think. I don't think Ward's in the
Nah,
script.
not
though.
Wards. I forgot that one. But no. So
What we gonna-
Rose versus Maverick. It should be Rose winning, but fuck me. Like, if Rose loses this, greatest like female fucking knockout of Wei Lee, and she finished fucking Joanna. Like, she could have gone down as one of the greatest of all time. Who do you have winning out of Buckley Usman?
Buckley by
KO
knockout.
is nuts.
Obviously.
I don't know.
He's
I
the
reckon
hardest hitter. He knocked out Covington. He knocked out
He didn't knock out Covington. It was stoppage.
Stoppage,
cut,
but same as
Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's just going to be a decision. But
Mm.
a really hard to watch one. I'll be honest. I think we're going to struggle watching this. I
Yeah.
got Rose by decision.
To be honest, the only other
Yeah.
fight on this card that excites me.
Edmund's fun. Shabazian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump out. Yeah, Rose by decision. Shabazian's always fun.
Yeah.
Garbrandt,
Garbrandt?
hilarious. Brandage. Dude, this is a
No,
little
no, no,
stacky
wait.
stacked.
That-
Alonso
that
Manifield,
that-
Paul Craig
bro.
Bellado.
Wait, that's on this?
Michael Chiesa, Court McGee. This is. And
Oh,
then
okay,
Mourinho's
okay.
return.
Okay, wait.
That was in the script.
Wait, wait,
Mourinho's
wait.
return.
Wait, we need to go back to
This
the...
is stacked.
Scroll back
Ricky
up.
Simone.
Scroll back
What
up.
the
Wait,
fuck is
wait,
this
Luke,
card?
Luke. Scroll
Phil
back up.
Rowe.
No, Luke. Wait, go back to the top.
Bro,
Go back to the
this
top, Luke.
is
There's-
stacky
Hey, what about
stacked.
Vanessa Demopoulos?
Bro, this is stacky stacked. Sorry, I'll be sleeping.
Hold on. Luke's onto something. Nah, all right, wait, go back
Dude,
to the
this
top.
is stacky stacked.
Wait, where do you
Is
want?
it? All right,
where-
right there,
okay.
stay there. Cody Garbrandt, do you know who he's versing?
Nah. But I know how the other guy's going to win.
Do you know who... that guy has a crazy resume. You know who he beat in his
Click on
last
it,
fight?
click on his record. Now, I'm going to predict how he's going to win. Knock Garbrandt out again.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Look at his last win. Ready?
Yeah.
Go down, Luke.
Who is...
Oi.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And look who got knocked out by in the first round.
Yeah, Umar. Very
That's
surprised.
crazy resume.
Crazy resume. So, yeah. Oh, he beat Said.
Whoa, I didn't even know
He
that.
beat Chris Goa and Khalid Taha. Cool. Great resume.
Was meant to fight Marab as well.
Oh, he was, wow.
Ooh,
Yeah, so Rainy Barcelos. Remember the name.
Ooh.
Other
But no.
than that, yeah.
So, we all know how that's gonna go.
Yep.
This is stacked.
Another good fight. Wait, go. All right, so Chris
But
Matinho.
Chris Matinho, 5-fight win streak since being short notice.
Really?
Yeah, being short notice for this was actually in my later on. It was just got announced that he's returning.
Do you know who he's versing?
Nah.
Bro, that guy who's versing
Scroll down to Chris
Um,
Matinho.
Malcolm Wellmaker, is it?
Yep. Wellmaker.
In his last fight, crazy
Green hair on
knockout.
the right is what you're looking for. Scroll up. There you go.
Okay. Malcolm in
Yeah.
his last fight knocks out Cameron Simon, the guy that pretty much gave Talbot fame
Oh, yeah.
because they were both undefeated.
Yep.
Crazy. So this is
Yeah.
this is like
Good
a
matchup.
Very
And
interesting.
yeah,
fight.
what's Chris's record been? Like, just go to
Wow.
scroll down. Pause. Up. Holy fuck. Scroll down a little bit. Pause. Fuck.
Oh, he's getting stoppages in it. Oh no.
Yeah, stoppage. Well done. Congratulations, sir. Oh, he went on a 3-fight skid after fucking O'Malley.
See, that's why losses teach you more about.
Yeah, but he wasn't at the pinnacle. So this is my difference though, yeah? The difference is these guys have the money. All they're doing is losing their career. Like, look at GSP. GSP could have come back, fought Khabib, but what if he lost?
Oh, Phil Rowe.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I said that.
Bro, you see the guy who he's versing?
Anglusa.
I wouldn't put my money on him.
Fucking not tight.
Because he's a loser.
I was getting
Ah,
elsewhere with that.
ah.
but- oh my god.
Um,
You two. But no, this is stacked.
yeah,
Dude,
it's pretty
Ricky
decent.
Simone is on the early prelims of a fucking fight night. Scroll
Against
up.
Charles Jourdain. I didn't
Yeah.
even see that.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah. Scroll up.
Interesting.
Because then they moved Paul Craig Bellado onto this after Bellado tested positive and not for COVID. Wasn't that why it stopped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he test positive for?
Herpes.
Yeah, very.
So he handed in the
The
final
herb.
medical and he caught the herb
The
in
hurt.
between his second last and last medical.
What was he doing?
Well, obviously not training.
Well,
Actually,
maybe
It was-
probably
it was-
could have been.
yeah,
I don't
could
know.
have
Training
been.
in something.
Yeah, he was grappling. But no. Chiesa versus Court McGee. Wellmaker, Manifield. This is a fun card.
Solid.
Fun card. I'm actually really excited to hear Guru break this one down
Solid.
because he's been doing nothing but complaining at how shit cards are lately.
Bad, bro.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Very
Alright.
excited for this. What's next, sir? Love. I'm so excited to go. Oh, announce fights. Let's go.
Any good ones?
Ben Askren's child.
Oh my god. Did you hear what happened to Ben Askren?
No.
He got a staph infection. It's really, really bad. He's in like critical condition in the hospital.
Holy
Wait,
fuck.
who?
Ben Askren. Yeah, bro.
Really?
Apparently he's doing all right now. Like he's
Yeah,
okay.
must have got golden.
But yeah, apparently it was
Fucked.
very bad staph infection.
Fucked. Now
You're really scaring me because I haven't had a shower yet.
lol.
Don't lol me.
Lol. Now, Chase Hooper, I feel like we've been talking about forever, and he's 25. Hopefully he doesn't goon too much, but
Spend way too much gooning this camp.
no. So him versus Hernandez. Now, Alexander Hernandez was like, do you know who he is, or have you
No
know much?
idea.
Awesome. So he was his massive prospect coming up. Everyone was really hyped on him. Super aggressive. I mean, look, the Paulo Costa of 155. If you have a look at the photo, he's all first,
Razor sharp nips.
like.
Look at him, bro. Like, how can you not?
It's not where I look.
How?
Oh,
Nah, look.
fucking hell, that is
Yo,
wild.
Jaden. Jaden.
And the worst part, his name's the Grade 8. But anyways,
Yo, Jaden, you want some milk?
oh, fuck, you do. But
What?
but no, so fucking he was like this big prospect, and then he met a guy you made. All right,
That was an
relax.
accident. That was an accident.
Who did he
sure.
meet?
A guy that wears a quite famous hat named Cowboy,
Oh, really?
and Cowboy pieced him up.
No way.
Yeah.
Is this the infamous clip?
It was meant to be no, that was old. But basically, Cowboy just like it's Remember when Yaya was coming up and then fucking Frankie Edgar humbled him?
Nope.
Sick. Talking myself here,
Yeah,
but
literally.
no, very similar. So he was on the come up and then he just basically ate a fucking humble pie. Too
Damn,
much,
dude.
too soon. Well, perfect.
Well.
Now this is perfect for Chase. Chase has been on a slow build. Let's just get better slowly. Keep building it up. Keep working, and then before you know it, success will come. He's been added to the Duplessis
Whoa.
card too. Fuck yes. What's his card looking like at the moment?
Wait, when is it?
Can you click on? No,
16.
pause just next to the word event. Click on that.
August 16th.
Amazing.
Jaden's giving me tips on technology.
Yep, you're welcome. Scroll down. Duplessis, Elliot, Kaya Sakura.
When did that get announced?
I don't know, but Kai's back.
Yeah, I'm glad. Oh,
So excited.
yeah,
This is a great fight for Kai.
and JJ Ulrich versus
JJ Aldrich versus Corrine Silva. How do you know these girls?
No, I
Usually
don't.
you recognize them from something.
No, I actually don't. I don't know.
Never heard of her?
Nope.
Betty has.
Ask chat.
Ask
Yeah,
chat. But no,
seriously.
so this is starting as a good card. Like, I mean, I would say that Kaya Sakura and Chase Hooper could be on the main card. I wouldn't be mad if Chase Hooper opened it, and then Kai was like the second.
Oh, actually.
No, because there's only 4 fights announced.
prelim.
It says prelim,
main.
prelim, main card. So maybe they know something we don't. But
Possible.
that's exciting. That's really cool. Great fight. Great fight.
American
I
fight.
knew that was coming.
American fight. People's fight.
An American fight right now is Trump versus Elon.
Oh god.
Can we talk about that? No.
We can.
We'll go into a tangent.
Bro, that is literally just like
I've got a conspiracy theory. I reckon
hit me.
they planned it. I don't reckon they're actually
Ooh.
beefing. I reckon they're like, all right, people know we're a fucking dynamic duo, so let's fake a beef, pretend like you tax the electric cars, and then I'll say some things on X, and then behind.
Oh, and it like the fake kind of
Yeah.
beef. It only cost
Yeah,
$150 billion or whatever.
Yeah.
But
no,
you know
no.
what's crazy? Did you see what Elon actually said?
I saw some of the things he said.
He said that they couldn't bring out the fucking Epstein files because
Yeah.
Trump was on him.
That's fucking
Oh, that is a
wild.
wild allegation to put on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just too very. They're too
they're two
D-
completely different people.
But they're very
completely
big
different
personalities.
Yeah, and they're just from different worlds.
Yeah.
One doesn't know how to talk properly because he's like thinking about how to talk to humans because he's an alien,
Yeah.
and the other one doesn't know how to get out of a tanning booth.
I've heard Elon is very disagreeable.
I don't know what that means. Like,
Like I don't understand how better I can explain that.
what do you mean by
Not,
like? He
it's
just
not
disagreeable.
easy to get along
Just
with.
doesn't take no for an answer.
well, no
like,
shit. He
very-
knows close to everything on everything. He's like the closest
Yeah.
thing to ChatGPT we have.
It's gonna
No,
be
that's John
crazy.
Danaher.
No, that's John Danaher on animals.
Yeah. It's so funny hearing Gordon
I
talk
know.
about John. He's like, he's the closest thing to Google that I know.
Yeah, that he knows,
that
not
he
the
knows.
world's.
That's true.
But
so
anyways.
Elon is Google.
I reckon Elon is Google. But no, this is a great fight. I'm excited for this one actually. What else got announced? I can't believe I missed Asakura.
To be honest,
Oh, we already talked
I'm
about
pretty
this.
sure we talked about it last week. I'm not gonna
Let's go. Now, there is only one way that this fight is exciting. One way.
lie. Yeah, what is it?
It's Patricio throws a punch this fight.
To be honest, I'm not actually excited for this fight.
Ige's moving up. That's what's weird. It's 145. Wasn't Ige a 135er?
No, I think it was.
Was he always
145.
145?
Was
Am I
he fought
tripping?
Diego Lopez?
He did.
Ige.
too. I'm
Ige.
s-
Ige.
I'm 50k Ige, baby.
Dan Ego.
His name is Dan Ige. Nah, he
It
must
is
be
not.
145. I'm tripping.
Ija.
I've always had them as different sizes. Yeah, nah, I'm just wrong.
Tripping.
I'm just tripping.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
not too crazy about this fight. To be
I'm
honest.
quite excited. God, he's lost to the fucking best of the best, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Lost to the best of the best. When was it? What card's this added to? This card looks full. Scroll. Oh,
Their own card,
dude.
bro.
Now, I'm gonna. Can we look at this card for a second? We're not gonna break any of it down or anything. This is pretty weak.
What a shit
in my
poster.
opinion.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's a
Yeah.
horrible poster.
That's
Scroll
a
down.
horrible poster.
Scroll
the
down.
Buckley Usman fire.
Fat.
See,
Baddest
down.
mother effer.
Wait, pause. Oh my god. If okay.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
it's your boy.
Whoa.
It's your boy.
Hang on.
what are you doing here?
I'm firing up.
Oh, no,
Mm.
he's about to push something out.
If Marvin Vittori versus Brandon Allen is your co-main event of a pay-per-view, you are losing. Like, you're done. That's it. It's done. The company is fucked. Like,
all right, it doesn't say co-main.
okay.
It doesn't say co-main.
Okay. I'm going to say
It
something.
says
here.
main card.
Dana White doesn't even show up for work anymore.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He just watches fights now. He doesn't even show up anymore.
What do you mean?
He wasn't at the face-off. He wasn't at the fucking thing. All he did was rock up Saturday night, watch the fights, do his post-fight interview, and dip.
To be fair, where the hell even is Newark, New Jersey?
Fucking what?
Exactly.
New York?
That's my point exactly. It's like Newark,
Oh,
New Jersey.
that's in New Jersey. What do you want from me?
No,
I don't
but-
fucking know. It's like 52 of those motherfuckers in that little block of land.
Has
I don't
it
know
even-
where they are geographically.
That's why he wasn't there, because he was probably trying to find it. Like,
Well, he
where are
didn't
we
even.
going?
No, he didn't even go to the JDM fight.
He
He
said
wasn't even at the JDM fight.
he's like, I thought we were going to New York. What is
No.
it?
How's this? Bilal Muhammad's so boring. Dana White didn't even show up.
Are we surprised?
No.
Nope.
But no, this is a fucking trash card. Scroll down.
It's not
There
gonna
better
get-
be something
it's not
big.
It's not gonna get better if you scroll,
Scroll down.
Fuck it.
I'm hoping
Fuck
that
it.
there's a random main card fight down the bottom.
Why?
Oh god.
Don't even. No.
Oh
No,
god.
it's not even worth
Just-
bringing up.
Oh god.
You know why? But
Oh no.
because where is this fight?
The Crute.
I don't give a fuck where this fight is. This is.
Hey, who's that? Who's that guy? 7-1 at the very bottom.
Ali Bagordi?
Interesting. Is that the same country as Ngannou's from? Senegal? Is that a Senegalese?
Isn't
flag?
he from Cameroon, you fool?
That's
Damn.
wild.
He's jacked.
Damn, bro. And I pride myself on my flag knowledge and my like.
And he's from Cameroon too. So it's the right
It
flag.
was the right flag.
You
I
just
said
said fucking Senegal for some
I
reason.
said the wrong country.
I love it.
Bro,
Well,
do you
this
watch
is
FIFA? Do you
fuck-
play FIFA?
He used to.
Used
Needs to
to.
get back on.
Not
This is
anymore.
terrible.
Yeah, horrible card.
I literally just used to do team builder on like when you do the fantasy draft.
Yeah.
I just did that. I did nothing else on FIFA.
Wow. How did you?
Anyways, are there any other announced fights that we missed?
That's like only doing beginner
can't look-
intake and
I
then
Fuck
know.
going
Base
into the ring.
Mitchell.
Oh yeah, Bryce is going down.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's going to 135, and I reckon it's because he got out muscled in the wrestling. So he'll be like, yeah, because Silver manhandled him.
To be fair, he wasn't a big 145er.
No, and if
that?
he can make 135, I'm all for it.
But
But-
who's in 145? I mean 135. We got O'Malley,
Marab.
Marab.
Bring up the fucking rankings. This list is wild.
Yeah, because who would you want to see Bryce Mitchell against?
I've always wanted him versus Ortega.
That is a crazy fight.
Yep.
Um,
All right, bring up the rankings. Up. I love how he still has no fucking clue on rankings. Scroll
I
down.
have no clue on the UFC in general.
I know. Scroll
Uh,
down a little. Pause.
okay.
Is low-key no one a horrible answer?
Imagine Cheeto Vera.
No. Because that's the same outcome as him and Emmett. It's just a fucking... You have knocked that mic like
Luke.
7 times, and you're... All right, I'm going to give you everyone some insight. Luke is the biggest, like, do not fuck the audio. You have fucked the audio like every 10 minutes tonight.
Have I?
Yeah, by talking. Too easy.
Oh,
That was good.
I know.
That was good.
Can I be honest? Umar, but I know it's going to be one-sided.
Asshole.
Have one.
You are one.
No, I have one. Him versus Batista
No,
is
you
pretty
are, but what am
boring.
this is what I have to put up with, guys.
Welcome to the
I?
intelligence of
Bryden,
Luke.
he's being mean again.
No, this is just Luke's intelligence.
Sammy.
Can I be honest?
Mm.
It
Would-
kind of does nothing for me.
What, talking to Luke?
No. Oh god.
Sorry.
Sabrina.
Nah,
They're
I-
being mean.
like always.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any.
No, because
crazy
I'm looking.
matches.
I'm just thinking about everyone's grappling. Can I be low key? No, I don't even want that. I was gonna say Cejudo, but I'm like, no.
Very demure of you.
You
Can I
know
be
what?
low-key?
Cejudo's not a bad retirement fight for Bryce.
Wait, what?
Bryce versus Cejudo, and that's Cejudo's last dance. Not a bad fight.
Yeah, I like it.
Pretty safe.
That's great. Yeah,
Pretty safe.
maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a dead division.
was-
Let's be honest.
It's really not. It's just
Nah, 7 upwards, fire. 7, like 8 down.
rough.
Yeah, actually couldn't care.
Couldn't care.
Don't
Could
care. On to the
could
next.
not care. On to
Skip.
the next. Now, I believe that's it for announcement. Bring the script up for us. Oh no, there's one in boxing, and I forgot to bring it up. I forgot to find a photo. Actually, no, I think I got a photo.
You
I
did.
can't remember.
You did get a
Ooh.
photo.
we getting a
Now
photo of?
I need to thank the Turk Money or wherever they're respectfully from again, because we're getting another boxing banger.
Why? Why is this one a banger?
Bro, this is one of those ones like it's not okay. It is not at the pinnacle. Also, watch we get clickbaited
Bro,
hard.
they've got 50 belts.
I
What do you
know.
mean this isn't the pinnacle?
No,
How
so
can it not be?
so no, it is the pinnacle. It is not the same level as like a Floyd Mayweather, but this is a fight that we may have gotten, may have not. But now that there's like money involved, we get the damn fight. So Teofimo Lopez is the guy that sounds horrible, but famously got beat by Cambosis, the Aussie guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cambosis shocked the shit out of him. And Haney is the guy that Ryan Garcia was fake drinking beers for at the weigh-ins and shit.
Bro, is it just me or is that not Devin Haney?
On the left, it's Devin Haney.
That does not look like him.
It's him. I hope. I'm joking. It is him.
I mean, it says it on
Whoa.
his waistband, but like it doesn't look like him.
Nah, it's him. So Haney versus Teofimo. Now, the reality of this fight, I don't think it's going to be the most exciting. But it's to be honest, no, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
It usually is like that when the big guys clash
At
because
the highest level.
yeah,
It's
it's
too technical.
it's too technical, and there's a lot of like setting traps, and then by the time the traps are set, it's what makes people like Javante Tank Davis and fucking these knockout artists so amazing. Like in a way, even Usyk makes him so like incredible. Is like they verse the pinnacle and then they bash the pinnacle.
Mm.
So yeah, look, if I was to sit here and go, is this the fight that you want to watch as like you're introducing someone to boxing where they don't know who these people are? Don't watch.
No.
And
What?
it's not like it's bad. It's not like it's going to be a bad fight. I think it'll be really good. But it's one of those ones where knowing who they are,
Yeah.
like Usyk Fury, like non-boxing guys will watch Usyk Fury
Yeah.
because they're like, it's Usyk versus Fury.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's one of those. If you know, you know. Most like anyone who knows anything about boxing should know these two.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost sad to say it's one of those ones where it's like, oh, that's the guy that Ryan Garcia beat on the left.
To be honest, if you asked me, I would have said that.
Yep. Like, just being honest. I know you're very casual when it comes to boxing.
Very.
Very. So,
No,
and then,
actually, I watch a bit of boxing.
yeah,
you know,
no, not that you
like,
don't, but it's still very
no,
casual.
You know, like you Rocky Balboa and like, Apollo Creed and Adonis
Oh,
Creed.
fuck. Well done for mentioning 3 people in 2 movies. But no, so look, this is a huge boxing fight. Look, I'm not well versed enough to make a prediction and whatnot, but we're here to let you know of what fights are coming out and
Shit.
whatnot.
This is where we need to call into Dion.
This
section.
is where we need to call into Dion, and Dion can break it down.
Like, Dion, why is this fire?
Speaking of Dion, he is currently watching my favorite guy box right now, Tenshin Nasukawa, and I am very, very jealous.
Who's he fighting? Actually, I won't know anyways.
I won't know either because it's like it's working his way up, so he's building himself up. It's not like
Not kickboxing.
No, he's
Really?
done. He clocked it.
Oh, so what's he doing now?
Boxing.
Wow.
Yeah, he's chasing boxing now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's wild.
I still can't get over the In a Way poster.
Yeah,
Fucking-
dude.
In the other guy, Jeff Horn was it?
No.
Who was the? Fuck, there's so much I don't know about boxing.
Yeah, I know. It's
Who-
like a Mexican guy or some shit.
Oh yeah, no, but what was his name?
Doesn't matter.
Skull? Nah, that's who.
No, that's who Canelo fought.
Fuck, see.
It's like
Um,
Barhead. Oh, it was something. I'm bad. I'm not the best either. But you know what I mean. It's like
It's just crazy. It's his home country, but yeah, he wasn't even on the poster.
nah. It was
it's just In a
all
Way.
in a way landed in America.
That blew me away.
I
straight up.
love it. But this is a great boxing fight.
Yeah.
Great boxing fight. Fantastic.
Great fight.
Okay.
It's just showing that boxing's listening, which is nice. Because I mean it wholeheartedly. I don't know how boxing pays their guys because their pay-per-view numbers must be so shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how they afford this, and that's why these guys saved the fucking day, like all this oil money.
And then it makes you think, how much money is Dana bringing home? Probably, yeah, like,
But
Yeah.
bucket.
I think you could say billions.
I cannot wait until they officially announce Canelo versus Crawford because I'm gonna go on a fucking rant on it.
Really? Do they ever announce that?
Well, Dana's the promoter. Yeah.
They're gonna announce.
That's
that.
how much.
You know why he
that's-
hasn't been coming to work?
Because he's too busy in other shit.
He's on Netflix.
Yeah.
He's on Terrence Crawford and
Yep.
Canelo.
Yeah.
It-
So very cool, man.
Is Dana gonna step down?
No.
I reckon
No.
2 more years.
No. No.
Probably less.
He hasn't milked the cow enough.
No, it's not that at all. He just, if you, in my opinion, he'll be that kind of guy that's what's that the guy who's famous for stocks?
Warren Buffett?
Yeah, you know how he's like 95 and now stepping down.
Is he?
Yep,
That's wild.
and he's still got like the same like Mazda 3 car and shit, and gets the same Macca's brekkie every
Yeah.
morning. He's like the 3rd richest guy in the world. Whatever. Anyways,
Bro got lost in the sauce.
no, but I'm just like they just can't stop. I think Dana just won't be able to stop. That's
Yeah.
his baby, and he'll never be able to walk
I
away.
mean, for our sake, I hope so.
For our sake, I hope so, because he hasn't rocked up to work in a while.
And also, Joe Rogan said when Dana White steps down, he goes with him. Bro, I know a lot of people hate Joe Rogan on the
Oh,
commentary.
Mr. Loyalty.
I love him, bro.
Mr. Loyalty.
Why do people don't like? Why do they not like Joe Rogan?
I mean, it's only the #1 listened to podcast of all time.
Yeah, true. No, for some reason they don't like him on the commentary. They say, I don't know.
he
he gets a lot
curses
of-
it. He actually does curse it though.
I think it's
okay.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Every time he
love him.
says like someone's getting a good position,
I've got-
they just get knocked
oi,
out.
I'm going to show you Joe Rogan passion. There was a fight. Oh, it was Ruzmir Palhares versus someone. And it's all jiu-jitsu, and you just hear Joe Rogan going fucking manic on the mic because Palhares is known for heel hooks where he doesn't let go.
Fuck.
So it's like, and by doesn't let go, I mean everyone he heel hooked, 12-month recovery.
oh,
Because he doesn't wait until the ref rips his arms off the fucking heel.
bro, what the?
Because it's like, don't stop until it's done.
Somebody locked this guy up.
No, because he got ghost tapped like once, and that's why he says that's why he does it.
Oh, they
For a
they
br-
ghost tapped him in
They
a
ghost
comp,
tapped him and moved on. He's like, since then I
What if,
wouldn't.
what if they scream like tap tap tap?
turned into the SpongeBob.
No, it's like
My
that-
leg.
no, it's just like that's just it. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, bro.
My leg.
But no, so
I don't need it.
I'm excited for Dana to rock back up to work. Because watch how well Canelo versus Crawford will get promoted, and yet we'll have no fucking idea what UFC is coming up until we fucking name the last UFC promotion you saw.
Like commercial.
Commercial, or even just them announcing something that wasn't Dana's fucking bald head looking like the kingpin out of fucking Spider-Man.
I'll
Like,
be honest, the only trailer I've ever seen is like the one they play before the fight.
yeah,
You know, like
name the last time you saw them
Oh.
pushing a UFC.
you wanna know something cool I saw actually? Bro, I went into Coles and there was like an advertisement screen at the front and it's like a news article. JDM Aussie champ.
Oh, that's
Oh,
wild.
It's
was
just
That's
like
so
the thing
cool.
on like Casey Central or something.
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
cool.
that's sick.
But yeah, like literally, name the last dollar you saw the UFC spend on promoting,
To be honest, all of the meme pages and that do
which
it.
is not exactly.
That is the promotion.
They don't promote shit. And you know what the best part is? What's Dana's job?
He's a
promoter.
promoter. Yeah, he's
So
doing
Dana
doing a
doesn't
great job.
No, Dana doesn't rock up, bro.
It's like
UFC's at its like I reckon it's at weak point right now.
so. Who's the best promoter in the world? Oh,
It is Dana.
Oh, Dana
But
White.
he just
Oh,
doesn't
how
show up.
How does he promote? He doesn't.
He doesn't. He actually doesn't show up to work, and it's the best method we've ever seen. Oh,
It's kind of like it's literally Brighton's approach to training.
No, it's literally
Just doesn't
like,
show up and then subs people.
No, it was like Luke's best comp was States.
Was it?
Yeah, because he didn't show up.
Oh. I think you do my last dates.
All right.
How did I catch strays on that?
Yeah, it's just too easy.
Bro, yeah.
Sometimes I just like easy hate towards me, and I just know where to go.
I was gonna say
Towards
something
me.
about my jiu-jitsu that I really realized like probably 15 minutes before I got here.
Mm.
It makes a lot of sense. So this is a quick little tangent, but whenever when you guys know this, whenever the class is being taught, I zone out.
Yep.
I physically just go somewhere else.
Oh, I know.
I
He
catch
asked me at least 3 times.
No,
Wait, what are we on?
every single technique. As soon as we go back, I go to Luke. I say, "Wait, what are we doing again?" And
Yep.
then Luke has to show me. But it's because I forget the word. It's like it starts with K, something learner.
Kinetic learner.
Is it kinetic? Yeah.
Is that where you learn physically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a kinetic learner for sure.
But how come I had to explain it to you like
Because
3
I'm actually
times.
doing the position.
no, but you do it. I would teach you everything.
I-
Yeah. Well,
And then you do it again, you go, Luke, I forgot everything.
that's a good point. But listen, when Jaden shows the technique, he doesn't just do it once. He does it like 3 or 4 times.
And he still doesn't listen.
You get 2 reps.
What do you mean?
You get 2 reps. Whenever you partner up with me, you get 2 reps in a row.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway.
The first it's the unconscious knowledge.
So in
No,
other words, for you to
unco-
learn something, you need to touch men. Is that what you're trying to say?
Doesn't have to be a man.
But it usually is.
I could do jiu-jitsu on a dog. No, Luke actually had a very interesting
Did he though?
well, it was quite complicated. I'll be honest.
So-
Doing it mid-training was quite but if we had a piece of paper, elite.
Are you
Okay.
talking about the
Unconscious consciousness.
So it's an idea I got from Dan
Oh.
the Man-Child.
Now, wait, is this something that I taught you 10
No.
years ago that I'm going to be really disappointed
No,
in?
no.
Watch this.
So it's someone asked him like essentially the question was how do you get better at jiu-jitsu?
Yep. I'm
And
just
he,
ready to be mad.
and he said you basically want to go through these 4 stages. You want to go from unconscious incompetence to conscious incompetence, then to conscious competence, and then unconscious unconscious competence.
Now, why am I upset, Luke?
Why?
Because I just used one different word, and the different word now all of a sudden means it's an entire new fucking thing.
You know what's crazy? I know
You
what
ready for the
I
word?
know what the word is.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mr. doesn't listen knows it. What is Mr. What is it?
No, I just know what it ends in. It's autonomous.
Autonomous.
Yeah. That's what autonomous is. and
No,
it's
no, no,
exactly how I
no.
teach
You're
it.
no.
I'm what? Don't say this because you said Luke
What
Griffiths
I'm
pulled out
what
today,
I am
and that
ta-
was a
what I
really
am
bad
taught.
call.
No, I never said.
Oh no.
I got him
that-
again today.
I I never said that you never highlighted the importance of being autonomous. I'm talking about the whole process.
Yeah,
Because the
it's-
thing is, it's first you don't have any idea what you're doing, and then you're acknowledging you
Wait,
don't know what you're doing.
Is that not me when you're
No,
when I'm
you're
doing
just
it?
straight up. You're just straight up
No.
conscious.
No.
Unconscious competence.
Yeah, but with the first two,
But you skipped everything in between.
but how fast did I pick it up after
Oh,
when you were showing me on my like
Damn.
third or fourth rep?
I'm right again.
You
aren't
did
I?
get better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Even Sammy's like, you taught him this ages ago.
Bias.
The way I
Fiance
teach it,
bias.
the way I teach it is this. Ready for this? And tell me if it's not the same.
Bro, obviously Sammy's gonna agree with you. You put a ring on her finger.
Trust
That's
me.
not fair.
If you just saw the video we filmed,
What?
all she did was hit me and abuse me. I swear to God.
Standard.
Standard.
No.
No. So I say it as this and tell me it's not the same. Ready? I say that you should create your jiu-jitsu to become like walking where it's autonomous.
Mhm.
How it will start is you have to think about it and you have to analyze the situation. Now, Dan added in an extra one, which is where you're thinking about it, but you still don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Mhm.
Then you go to thinking about it and doing it. And then you go to not thinking about it and doing it,
Mhm.
which is the idea of autonomous movement.
Yeah.
Is that not identical?
No, the point isn't that it's not different to what you teach.
Okay.
The point is it's a summary. It's just it's a reframing of what it is that you teach.
Rewind. I said,
No, but
no, wait. This is me and Luke every day, guys. Welcome. Did I not just say that I've taught you this ages ago and you just worded it different? And then you said no, and now you said it's a reframing.
well, considering the way that you put it,
I need
yes.
a new nickname.
Guys,
You ready for my nickname?
No, I put up with this every single
You ready?
time we film.
Yep.
Every time we train.
Yep. You ready for my new nickname? Because we need to stay on topic-ish. My new nickname is Reality Bay.
Reality Bay.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I sprinkle fucking
That's
reality.
So
that gets me onto my next one.
What's that?
Some things I'd like you to sprinkle into reality.
A girlfriend.
I was talking UFC.
That's what I was thinking. It's what I was thinking.
No. Wait. You don't want that for me, bro. You don't want that for me.
Yeah, because then you'll dip for another 6 months.
Exactly.
Nah.
And now he's gonna go back to
All
his
right.
ex.
Well, let's get on to these potentials because we have
Okay,
potential
okay.
fights talked about, and then we'll go into these sprinkle ones because it is a great point you bring up. This week ended up busy as fuck.
Yeah.
I thought we'd need to like add some shit to the pod to like beef it up. We could overtime so easy. We're at an hour 10 in already, bro.
We've got 20 minutes.
We got 20 minutes.
We got
Alright.
20 minutes to talk about 10
Rapid
different
fire,
things.
speed run.
Speed run.
Boom,
Fights
boom,
they're
boom.
talking about. Caio Brahalo versus Izzy. Why are they doing Izzy like this?
Yeah, bad.
This is a horrible fight for Izzy.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Is it time for Izzy to walk away?
Yes.
Is this the last fight?
No.
Oh, really? Time for him to walk away.
It's
Hell
dude.
yeah.
You ready for his retirement fight? Because it's an easy dub. Fight for Dory again. Hilarious. Walk away on a victory.
Whoa.
Legend fight. No, but like, do a legend fight or sounds horrible or fuck off. It sounds horrible. And it's not that I don't want to see Izzy fight. It's that he could go down as one of the greatest 185ers the sport's ever seen.
Yeah.
But now you lose to this guy, and don't get me wrong, Caio Brahalo could end up being a fucking world beater. But who he is today is a tarnish on your career.
Wait, but what if Izzy wins?
Wild. I just don't see it.
Yeah, me neither.
Because he like,
But what if?
what was his last fight? He got knocked out by Imavov.
Who?
Didn't Izzy get knocked out by Imavov?
But who's Imavov?
I don't know. The owl keeps talking in this room about all these people these legends lose to. It's just a fucking owl in the corner. Who? Like, this is another one. And it's and I don't mean this disrespectfully to like Caio, but it's like Gordon being 40 years old and fucking off trend and then fucking losing to Mike Musumeci's fucking little brother that no one's heard of yet. Like, and don't get me wrong, could be incredible. Like an actual person, let's put like an actual name to it. It's like Gordon losing to Janatis Gracie. Incredible practitioner. He's fantastic. But to the layman. Who? Like it's fucking. It ruined your career. Buckley. Who is Buckley to a deep UFC fan? Who is Jaquan Buckley? Tell me about it. That's not his first name. That was racist as fuck.
Jaquan.
Jaquan. Yeah.
I don't know. Shaniqua's boyfriend.
100%. But
Jesus.
who was Buckley's name? Buckley's style.
I am not the right person to
No,
speak
No,
to about
but
this.
no, you are because I'm talking about because you know who fucking John Jones is, and randoms know who fucking Gordon Ryan
That's
is.
like
to random
saying you
sport.
know who Conor McGregor is, so you know UFC.
No. What I'm saying is, if Izzy fought someone like Alex Pereira, they're two names that you can fucking put. You know what
that's
I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're
I'm
putting
just being
the-
disagreeable.
I know. I learned that word today. Now, you're putting a guy, and dude, Kaio is such a fucking problem, dude. He's like on the come up, learning, getting better, physical fucking prime. There's videos of him wrestling Hamza, and he's like not that far behind.
Is he with the fighting nerds?
Yes, and he's not that far behind with Hamzat's wrestling,
Is this kind of like Apollo Costa 2.0,
bro. I
but better?
don't get the reference. I'm gonna be really honest. I struggle to watch movies and shows about fighting because it's just like so bad.
What? I'm lost.
What's the fucking reference?
I
do you mean?
know.
What was the reference? Apollo who?
No, Paulo Costa.
Oh, that's a UFC fighter.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, you don't get
Nah.
the reference?
So what do you mean? It's like
It's like Izzy versus Paulo Costa.
when
but-
Paulo Costa was coming up.
Yeah.
It's the same. And this guy's actually like how Paulo Costa used to be in his prime.
literally
off
looks
the
like him
wi-
too.
Off the wine. Like
Yeah.
so it's like my thing is like and the reason I get upset is only cause Izzy's the fucking man.
Yeah.
And Kaio is the fucking man. But Kaio hasn't earned his stripes to be a decent loss on Izzy's resume yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's like I fucking hate this fight, but also low key I just want to see Kaio fight.
Yeah, bad.
Next one, Paddy
Yeah.
versus Gaethje.
Paddy versus Gaethje.
I'm hearing two things. I'm hearing Paddy versus Gaethje, and then I'm hearing Gaethje's waiting for the belt.
Wait, it's announced?
No, it's not.
Oh,
This is
fake photo.
West Hill Death. So
Paddy versus Gaethje. Wow.
great fight. I've heard Gaethje's waiting because to fight the winner of Ilya Charles.
Bro, don't even wait, man. Fight Paddy.
Fight Paddy.
Fight
Because then
Paddy.
if you lose, we get Paddy versus Ilya. If Ilya wins.
Yes, and that is a fight.
Sign me up. Because
Yes.
that's a pissed off Ilya.
Mm.
That's an angry Ilya.
It's-
So
yeah.
let us know what you think about this one.
But to be
should
honest-
Gaethje wait? Should he not?
Does Paddy get through Gaethje?
I don't know.
I could so see Gaethje clipping him.
flatlining him.
Yeah.
I see. If that scouts the chin, we're gonna find it. I also see a world where it's a leg kick KO
Yeah, same.
because I don't know if Paddy checks many kicks.
But then again, Gaethje versus Oliveira, rear naked choke.
Yep.
Gaethje versus
But dropped him, didn't he? Didn't he drop?
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Nah, but Oliveira, come on, Oliveira got
He
dropped by
always-
everybody.
he always pulls
He-
guard
he-
you to a punch once.
he fucking, bro, he got dropped like this with his guard out.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so this is another good one. And to be honest, don't worry about the Michelle Pereira because that we'll talk about that when it comes to fruition, if it happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Now let's add on to this fights we want to sprinkle,
Yep.
and this is my tangent.
Oh,
John
okay.
Jones. Just wait for that. Wait for that.
Oh.
We'll come back to
I
grappling.
was gonna say,
Oh,
that did not
John
look like
Jones.
John Jones.
John fucking Jones. Now, Dana said he landed in America an hour ago.
Really?
So they're going to be talking to John in America about John versus Tom. Tom's ready to move on, saying enjoy your retirement. Rumor has it, Ariel announced this, and Ariel Helwani is a big hater of the UFC, but they pay his bills and not directly, so he has to be a part of it.
I just love Brighton's shit-eating grin when you started talking about this.
Yep. So Ariel said that John put a number out there that was astronomical, and the UFC didn't blink and gave him his money. And then he's like, oh, nah. So it looks like he tried to price himself out. It's like,
Wait,
we're
where's-
getting static.
We're still talking about
No,
John
because
Jones.
it's still fucking like John has been active, and then they said he'll like
In Thailand,
there's a petition to strip him to take his belt away.
take his
they've already done that in Thailand.
No, he
To
stripped
take
him.
his
He
clothes
stripped
off.
himself. And then, did you hear the allegations that came out on him?
There's new ones.
What are the allegations?
Did you not hear John McCarthy talk?
No. What do you say? What happened? Big John.
Big John came out. That Big John as well.
Yeah. The other
Oh
Big John.
no.
Basically, it's actually wild I'm talking about. Anyways, so Jones, before each fight, especially to like the main event, they will walk in and they'll go, the refs will talk to the fighters and be like, are there any questions? Because in different states, there's different rules due to different fighting commissions. So a downed opponent could be different, and I don't. This isn't a thing, but like maybe 12-6 is allowed somewhere, but not, and these kind of things. Like imagine just different rule sets for comps, same as fighting commissions in different states and
Yeah,
countries.
I get it.
So Big John walks in, and there's someone working for the athletic commission in there, which I think just like basically make sure that they're doing everything right by whatever. And then John Jones grabs the guy and grabs the commission guy who was a black belt, and they'd been talking some jits, and goes, "Oh, can I just show this one technique to make sure like I'm allowed to do this?" And obviously John's like, "Yeah, of course, show me." And the words exactly were, proceeded to sexually harass the athletic commission. The guy from the athletic commission.
It was a guy.
A guy.
Wait. Who did the sexual harassment?
John Jones. And John McCarthy turns to him and goes, "If I catch you doing that in the cage, I will disqualify you immediately. Stop being stupid."
I wonder what he did.
I know. So now there's like gay allegations out on
No,
freaking John Jones.
You know, this is not the first gay
Not
John
the first
yeah.
time. Like, this is what I mean. So now it's like you're ducking, you're cucking, and you're sucking now. Like, it's just the fucking 3 ings out of John.
Now that's the trifecta.
That's the trifecta.
Ducking, sucking, and cucking.
I don't know where the
Wow.
cucking came from. Nah.
We'll count it.
No, it should have been socking. I fucked it. It should have been ducking, sucking, and socking.
And sucking.
Nah, that doesn't rhyme well enough. Just go with the
Yeah.
first
No,
one.
with
because
cucking.
it brings
He's a
in his
cuck
wife.
now.
No, because it brings in his wife too. The socking.
My wife. No.
My wife, not yours. If I catch you doing that to your wife, I will fuck you up. So the John Jones rumors keep on running fucking wild. I still am hoping that we're just waiting for Netflix and then it's boom. But I also just
Bro, do you remember the date we filmed our very first
yeah,
podcast?
and I said it's gonna happen. And
What did
if
I say?
You said that it won't happen.
I
that
don't
it's
believe it
ducking.
will happen.
Yep.
Yep.
And it might be the
And
first time you're right.
what month are we in?
June. We're still fucking not sure.
Did you know? Luke will know this. Did you know we're closer to 2050 than we are to 2000 now?
I'm very happy for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun little fact.
I'm so happy to hear it. You're closer to 30 than you were 10. Any other random fucking numbers you want to bring up?
Ah, damn.
Like,
I-
what are we
hey,
talking about here?
This is not a fun fact.
It's
I brought
reality.
this up to Chris before, and Chris is like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
Okay, yeah.
And then it gets brought up to you, like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yeah, I know. It's called 2 peas in a pod. There's 2 different people here. Yeah? Chris is the fucking nice one. That's like...
Chris is the fun one.
No,
You're
no,
not
no.
fun.
No, exactly. Chris is the,
Sammy,
Chris
he's
is
being mean
the-
again.
No, it's just always.
She's used to it.
But no, now,
Things I want you to sprinkle into reality.
fights. You wanted certain fights, right?
Not just fights. I want...
A girlfriend.
No.
He was so ready to talk. He was like,
You just beat me to it.
yes.
I want Cheeto Vera champ. Come on. Come on. Come on, do it.
No.
Please.
Next.
I want Vittori pay-per-view headliner.
We
No.
already know, but that's going next.
Tracy Cortez champ.
You don't want that.
Why?
Because then she's off OnlyFans. She's got money. Look
No.
at that. bro.
Yeah.
No. Because you don't.
the cogs were turning.
No. Because there will be a belt video. No, I'm joking.
She won't need the money. See, the reason Sandhagen's balls came out is because he hasn't had that champ money yet.
That's wild.
Did you hear about that?
No, I did not hear about that.
Corey Sandhagen made $2 million on OnlyFans taking a photo of his balls.
Oh, I did hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wild.
I'll be
When-
honest.
I think we're gonna move on.
In a sec,
Yeah, we definitely have to
we'll do a
move
slight amount of OT. Last one.
on.
You get one more. Oh, I know.
John Jones arrested.
You don't need me to sprinkle that. That'll just give him
Yeah,
enough
bad.
time.
Just leave him to
he'll
his
pro-
own devices.
He'll
Yeah,
fuck up
he'll
again
sp-
somehow.
He'll sprinkle his own stuff.
I agree. Now,
I
the
don't play it.
the one thing I want to sprinkle into reality
Mm.
is the security cam footage of Gordon Ryan versus Hodger Gracie rolling. I've wondered about that for years.
Oh, what?
Ever since Hodger visited Gordon. Visited
Oh, that
John.
was recent, right?
Ages ago.
Oh, another time.
No, it was just ages ago. I just want to see it. That's the one thing I wish I could sprinkle into reality.
Oh,
The
that would be so
one-
sick.
Yeah.
What
it's the
what would you
one.
want to What would you want him to sprinkle in reality for you?
Gordon not sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Healthy
that's a crazy
Healthy Gordon.
one.
Healthy
Gordon.
No,
You know what?
Craig Jones being number one.
Oh my god. No. We don't need that.
Imagine
I
that.
can't get into that one. Speaking of this, the UFC has brought out a new event.
Oh yeah, this
They
is great.
have brought out something new, and I brought up the web page for it, so I really hope you didn't close it.
For what?
The UFC BJJ.
UFC BJJ. This
Yeah.
this could be what we need.
Oh, now there could be a lawsuit in
I
this.
did see that.
Big. Now, is his pockets deep enough? No. But do the CGI own rights to the pit in America and South America? Yes. Do I know that because I have potentially been offered a pit for my competition? Yes.
Have you?
I have.
The fuck?
I got offered to hire a pit.
See, I'm learning new things,
I
guys.
know. So,
Heard it here
how it
first.
will work, it is exactly the same as the Ultimate Fighter. It is 2 8-man brackets. The big stars of this are Andrew Tackett, which is huge because he was on that.
Oh.
He was on that other one that WNO did.
Is this what it is?
Yeah. So it's Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, that's fucking boring, bro. That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What were
it's-
you not expecting?
I thought UFC BJJ was gonna be we're getting like
No.
UFC but BJJ, so there's gonna be rankings.
Nope.
Nah,
You're
nah.
getting.
They're going like old school
Ultimate-
UFC on
Ultimate Fighter.
BJJ.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I really do.
boring.
Because you know what's even worse than this?
What?
You know what's super shit about this?
What?
What happens at the end of the Ultimate Fighter, Brighton?
No, they fight each other.
And who are the coaches?
I don't know who are the coaches.
Look at him.
Mikey
And
and someone else.
sorry, is that Al talking again?
Yeah, who? Who?
Scroll up. Who the fuck is that guy? Let's look at BJJ Heroes Rarison Gabriel. Because I bet you he's like 7-time world champion and actually worth a fucking.
My friend is Brance Harrison.
Oh, God.
He fought Diogo
Harrison.
2 days
Woo.
ago.
Wait, he did?
Woo. And we all know how that went
Hey.
because Diogo came second.
Hey, come on, man. Pull up his smooth comp.
Scroll down. Highlights. Purple belt world champion. Pan champion. Well done.
Third
So-
place at Brazilian Nationals.
Woo! Wild. And that was at Brown. Scroll up. He has 17 wins, 2 losses. That's a great record. Who has he beat? Fucking nobody. Scroll down because his recent loss was at Worlds
Bro,
and
that-
it was to Diogo.
Scroll down. Nah, brother, that's it. He's only had
Wait.
17 fights.
He beat Diogo at Pan Champs. Very impressive. All right.
Oh, so
now
he's
that he's
goated.
now that he's beat Diogo, I'm all in.
So he's goaded.
Ah, there's one issue with this.
By ref decision.
That was in the gi.
Oh. So he's fighting Mikey.
2 gi guys fighting Nuki.
You know what I
they're not.
found out?
They're not actually fighting. I don't think.
Oh, if they're not fighting, I'm fucking done.
The first.
Look at
event
this.
In the relaunch.
Ready? Look at wait. I'm about to fucking lose it.
What?
And the worst part is been watching way too much MMA Guru and he says anything, so I could get us in trouble. Scroll down and stop. Just right there. Just stop right fucking there.
Wait, the people need to be able to see the text.
Are we ready for the promotion of UFC and how well they promote?
Yeah, this is shocking.
The first event in the relaunch will... stop moving!
I want the people
Stop.
need to see the text.
Yeah.
It's the text up the top, fool!
Yeah,
Stop
but
moving.
Your big head will be in the way
I don't
when
care.
I edit it.
They can listen to my beautiful voice.
It's not
That
beautiful.
first event in the relaunch will have 3 title bouts and headlined by Mikey Musumeci competing for the inaugural UFC belt against relatively unknown prospect. So you're saying that Mikey Musumeci is versing a nobody. And
Nobody.
Rarison Gabriel, I'm not trying to disrespect you, but this is just setting up Mikey to be your fucking guy. Well done. He never competes. Good work. I had a fucking topic for Eki to bring up in his YouTube, and it was one of the
Bro, you asked the best questions.
I know. It's what happens when I can talk to educated people. No, I'm joking. No, he's educated in jiu-jitsu. I can talk some random names. You should see us when women's class is on Mondays. Me and Eki sit in the car park and just go for an hour. It's the best.
Wow.
So I would have Mikey Musumeci as one of the biggest could-have-beens of all time.
You know what I found
It
out?
sucks, bro.
It's one of the biggest could-have-beens, but he fucked his career. So
Even Gordon said his guard was unpassable.
close to. He keeps sneaking his feet in positions that no other people can due to his dexterity. And yet he fucked it. So, you're versing a nobody. Sick. Who are they going to get in? Probably nobodies. Sick. Are they going to get the Real Tolos? No. One championship owns him. Are they going to get fucking Gabriel Souza? No. One championship owns him. Are they going to get fucking Mika? No. He's going to go start punching people and he's too big. There's no one for him. And Diogo Hayes is probably the best matchup you can make now. Sick. But we're doing this first thing for the first time ever, and it is against a fucking 3-time world champion versus, again, in your own words, relatively unknown prospect. Well done, Dana. Well done.
I
Fuck's
also
sake.
think, at first I was excited about this, but
Yeah,
then,
same.
But now that I'm thinking more about it, jiu-jitsu guys don't suit this kind of stuff
Nope.
because
Not
they
at
have
all.
no social skills.
None.
No,
They all...
even I was watching a live stream of what's the guy's name who did ADCC?
There's a lot of them.
Who ran ADCC? No,
Mojasm.
Mo Jasm, and he was talking about how he would go to the club with jiu-jitsu athletes,
And they all sit in the corner and look at
Yeah.
the corner, not at the people, because they have social anxiety.
pretty much
Yeah.
they not none of them can talk to women. None of them have any social skills at
No.
all. Jiu-jitsu guys aren't meant for this kind of thing.
Bad.
Jiu-jitsu guys are weird.
Imagine jiu-jitsu guys, but on Big Brother.
Literally,
It's
it's what it's
just
going to
the
be.
most
It's going to be
awful thing
horrible.
ever.
So it's not going to work. The only thing that will make this work, if you scroll down, is the fact that you have people that are actually exciting, scroll down, because I'm actually excited about some of the people in this.
No way, that's a real photo, by
That's
the
a
way.
real photo.
No chance.
They've already filmed it. So,
It's all done.
yep, it's already finished. So, Andrew Tackett, fantastic. Andy Varela, fantastic. Jason Nolf, incredible signing. Keith Kokorian, Gianno Grippo, and
Wait,
Josh
It
Cisneros.
says CJI vet. There's only been one.
It makes you a vet. So,
That's wild.
makes you a vet. So, scroll down to the divisions because they're actually pretty juicy. So, lightweight is not the greatest. Keith Kokorian, don't move, please, because I can't read on the move. Sorry, I'm just literally retarded.
I only
it
know
takes-
Keith and Gianni.
Yeah.
Cisneros I've heard of,
yeah.
but I'm not familiar.
I believe he's the black belt under. I believe he's a really good 10th planet guy.
You know what would make this interesting?
Hit me.
Throw in some UFC fighters.
Thank you.
Spice it up.
Great call. Genuinely great call. Now, Tackett, Nolf, and Varela, that is 3 fucking warriors. 3 warriors. I'm so excited. Nolf is one of the most decorated grapplers, and he's the one that gave Tyrell Tola a really tough first round.
Mm.
So I'm very excited for Nolf because he's been working with John Danaher and
Oh, has
Isaac.
he?
Yeah, because he's Isaac's guy.
I thought.
So wherever Isaac goes, Nolf
Oh,
goes. So
okay.
Nolf has been in New Wave for a bit, and that's...
I thought Nolf would have been a B team guy.
Nope. No. He chases Isaac. Him and Isaac, I'll tell you off camera. I know some behind the scenes. So, yeah, that is very exciting.
What's a PGF champ?
What? Oh, it's just a another organization. It's actually pretty cool. It's the thing that Seb was on.
Bro,
I
It's
hope
actually
we're wrong.
It's actually pretty decorated.
funniest Instagram page.
Oh,
Yeah.
Seb is great.
It's Ebsayz, Ebsayz. Follow him. That man
He's
is
so
a
funny.
legend. And
The best jiu-jitsu
I
memes.
I loved his reel.
when you roll with a sweaty guy, and it's just him
Nah.
and Tito, and he's pouring fucking water all over Tito's
No,
face.
not that one. I love the one where he's 3 things that you should say to a girl you're interested in after jiu-jitsu class, and it's number 1, thanks for the roll. It's and he goes on to lay it out. And number 2 was something else, and then number 3 was I like your pedicure.
Oh god.
Bro, you know what my favorite one
I mean,
is?
it shows that you pay attention to the small details.
Yeah.
The one where he's like, "Don't be that guy." He gets tapped, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine." And then they start the roll again. He fucking like
Yeah.
jumps over his guard.
It's
and
like when you're
triangles
rolling
him.
with a white belt.
Yeah.
Or the one where it's like about to get armbar. It's like, hey, when you want to finish the armbar, you are.
Yeah.
My favorite one actually is a low key one of his where it's like, oh, I got some rounds today, and it's him, and he's rolling with a girl, and I was like, oh, how does he roll with women? First clip is quite nice. Second clip is him literally fucking launching her across the mat. Like, they're good friends. Like, it's him rolling with a friend, but like he fucking sends her. It's brilliant.
Alright.
Fucking love Sam.
Best jujitsu memes.
And he was the nicest guy in America.
Really?
Him and Brody took us in like little brothers and fucking.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best.
Most disgusting leg break.
Yeah. Last
And he's strong too. Did you see his pull-ups?
dude. No,
Yeah.
I've rolled with him. He
Dude.
doesn't move.
You rolled with him?
Yeah, many times. Like
Wow.
what? Yeah, we were training with
Where
him
did-
for 17 days.
Where does he train?
John.
He trains at John's.
Yeah, come
He's
on,
a
man.
new
And at
wave
Roker
guy?
too.
Yeah, he broke his leg at
Roker.
John's.
Wow, I didn't know that. I don't
Taza broke it.
That was
Oliver Taza. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I
You
don't.
catch, you're getting there though. You actually are getting there. You're
It was
doing
a
well.
it was a freakish. It was a freak
yeah,
accident.
it was literally like
It was not
he-
Tarz's fault.
No, there was no one.
Bro,
to
why
blame.
why did I think he trained in Australia?
He does? He's from Sydney.
He's from grappling education, I
So-
think, isn't he?
Yeah, with Tito.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's where he started, but yeah, he's has to come back
Oh,
for
does he?
visa stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's a cheap way to keep going back to America for a long stint. You got to come home for a little.
Fair.
Last one.
So I just want to say first though, I hope we're wrong
About what?
about this.
What's this? I
Like,
hope it's great.
I hope it's
There will
great.
be a few matches, but you won't watch me watching the full episode. I'm not
Yeah.
interested.
I'll give it a go, but
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll take one for the team.
Please do. Last one. And this is one that I'm very. Actually, no, we've got two things, and I'm gonna bring up the last one. They're both quick, I promise. So we're in the OT hours, guys. OT time. Felipe Pena. For the 900th time, pulls out. Now, this is another one where Reality Bay came in. Luke was adamant that Luke Griffiths was injured.
I didn't read the post properly.
And then the best thing is I showed him this, and the post literally says Pena pulls out TG. And she's like, no. And then goes on to double down and research what he read, which literally says Luke Griffiths, my match is cancelled due to Pena pulling out.
I was wrong
No.
with so much confidence.
Like, dude, it
That's
was
the worst.
no, because I doubled down. I mean, like, whatever that fucking slip, slap, patty, cack, stamp shit that all the girls do to, like, really
What?
solidify.
He's talking
Bro.
about putting on sunscreen. Slip, slap.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought.
Like, you know when you pinky promise something, you're that certain. He, like, double pinky promised and refused to cross his toes. Like,
Wow.
he was fucking on. He was, like,
Crazy.
so adamant. He was like, no. And what did you... No.
Can we move on?
The wild world was this. Mason, get ready to help me put a tick on the board that I'm right.
No. Damn.
I was wrong with so much confidence.
That sucks. I know what that feels like. Damn.
Okay, so Pena versus Griffith, guys. Yeah, so it was like
So Pena pulls out, fucking shocked. They got a replacement fight, and can I be really honest?
not interested.
Couldn't give a fuck. It's what's his name?
What do we-
Lucas Barbosa versus no one knows. As horrible as that is, and I don't say this to disrespect the people. It's just like you're not a mate. Like it's not Pena Griffiths. You know what I mean? These are two guys where like these is like the pinnacle of fights, right?
What do we do with the heavyweight division now that Gordon's not in it?
This is what I was saying, and I was actually talking to Sammy about this in the car. We go through, I believe, two waves. The wave is you have one guy leading the dance. So when the UFC started, you had Hoist Gracie. He was a man, solo. Then when Hoist Gracie dipped off, you had Vitor, you had Ken Shamrock, you had all these guys, and you had like a multitude of stars. And then from the multitude of stars, it was Chuck Liddell. It was the Iceman. He was the fucking man. And then after that, you had multitude of stars like John Jones, Rampage Jackson, Rashad Evans, fucking all these other guys. And then we had, I reckon, what was like the break in it, which was Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, I believe, was like the man, which is obviously she's a
The
woman.
woman.
The woman. But like she was the man, and then she got knocked out, and Connor's like, hold my fucking
Guinness.
pocket watch. Have you not seen that meme? 3 people died making this pocket watch.
That was a good.
I know it
impression.
was. Been practicing. So, because I found out
Better
I'm
than
really...
your
yeah.
impressions. You do a Conor McGregor impression.
He'll always say the one impression.
What?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I've never said that before. Jab, cross, uppercut, backhand. That's you bouncing. No, what's the other one that he says? He says, there is no opponent.
That's pretty good, actually. That's very good.
That was a good one.
But no, so then you had like...
Okay, you saved yourself
Yeah,
on that one.
so then you had like... We'll call it the Ronda Connor as like the two kind of, like, female male. But like basically the solo stars. And now we're back in this era of like multitude of stars again. And then I reckon one person will stand out in the next run. Gordon was the standout. So now we're in that era of like the multitudes. You got the Mika, you got the Baby Shark, you got the Pato, you got the Griffiths, you got the Penner. When Gordon fought, it was Gordon. It didn't fucking matter who was. When Connor fought, it was Connor. 205 was one of the most stacked cards ever, and the only thing you ever hear about it is Connor putting his hands behind his back and then knocking out Eddie Alvarez. Like, they just steal the fucking show no matter what. No matter what. So now it's the build-up. And then some young gun will come out of fucking nowhere and take the world by storm where it's a must-watch TV. Fuck the co-main and the rest. And then you get Kid Dale's cousin. But... Now, this card's still stacked because you got Mika versus Janatis Gracie. You got Kid Dale versus Shanji.
Kane.
So there's a lot of good fights, but this fight, I'll be honest, they're just throwing
Who cares?
fucking shit at a wall and hoping it sticks. With all the love. But I believe this is actually, is it June 13th? So that's this week.
Oh, wow.
Please, can you sprinkle Healthy Gordon into reality?
All right.
too late for that,
well,
bro.
he's already retired, but I'm pretty
He
sure.
hasn't
but
officially retired, has he?
Let's come on.
We actually got a comment that I never responded to, and it just reminded me of this. It was a good comment. Somebody
me.
said, like, shout out to whoever this was. They said, love the videos, guys. Just curious, how long have you guys been training?
Oh, good
And
one.
I didn't respond to the comment because
You piece of shit.
I actually don't know how long you've been training.
You don't?
I was gonna say 5, but I wasn't sure.
More. So I started in the back end of 2017. So straight after, it was like my birthday in November, and then like would have been December 1st.
Okay.
I started, and then through COVID, I had a full 2 years off.
Damn.
Didn't train once.
Well, so from 2020 to
So
about
2020 to
2022.
2022, I didn't do any grappling whatsoever. So I basically came back a white belt after that. But I wasn't a white belt. if that
Yeah.
makes
So
sense.
how from like let's call it 2018, from
Yep.
the start of 2018 to
I was
the
like
end
a
of
2
2019.
I was like a 2-stripe blue belt.
Were you in
Yeah.
2 years?
I got my blue belt in 13 months. Yeah, so I had no stripes for 9 months.
By the way, this has been my coach for like 2 years now, guys.
So no, I had.
Did you know that, Luke? He's not even
What?
listening. We're talking about jiu-jitsu. He zones out.
Yeah, I
Bloody
know.
freaking-
I'm only trying to make sure that everything's working on the pod.
Oh damn!
Piece of shit.
I forgot he actually.
So
I forgot he's locked.
yeah,
I know that all I know is that he trained for a little bit before COVID, and then COVID got in the way, and then he came back.
yep. And then I was really like, to be honest, you know, you've had time off. I was like that when I came back from COVID. I found it very hard to fire back up.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I went through a bad breakup. And it literally just jiu-jitsu was all I had. Literally, I lost everything.
It's one of
I'm
the
not gonna
best
like,
motivators. Eh?
honestly, like for you guys to get into my personal life, I lost everything. I was back to like square one, literally, and I was like, well, square one was a really angry Egyptian man yelling at me saying that my Kimura sucks. So let's go back to that.
Hey, it's a good vice. It's a very good
Oh,
vice.
dude, like I don't want to be one of those jiu-jitsu safe. No, but it, in a way, it kept me sane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have done some real dumb shit, which
There's some beautiful things to that. And used it as fuel.
yeah, 100%. So it's, I believe, at the end of this year, it'll be 8 years.
Is that including
COVID.
the 2 years you had?
Yeah,
off?
yeah. Because I knew what jiu-jitsu was, so and I
Okay.
still watched it.
Fair.
Still
Oh, you were
watched
still
it.
studying like?
No, not studying.
instructionals?
I was just like, if a big fight was on, I'd watch. Like if Gordon fought, I'd watch.
Fair.
Did you
Just-
know? Would you know what was going on though? Like when you'd watch it.
To a degree.
Like how long
Can
did
I
it
be-
take you to get to
I'll be
like the
honest.
point where you understood jiu-jitsu when you watched it?
Ooh.
Like, when did you at which point were you able to
Okay,
like recognize like, hey, I actually know what's going on
Oh no,
now?
so when I started, I was all in.
Yeah.
All in. So my first class I rocked up at 5 o'clock for kickboxing because I thought I was gonna do kickboxing. And then it just so happened jiu-jitsu on and I had a free trial of 1 day. So I'm
Mm.
like, I'm gonna run this as long as I can. And when Walid was healthy, we didn't leave. So and you'll understand what I mean. So
Mm.
I did 5 to 6 kickboxing, 6 to 7 boxing, 7 to 8 gi grappling, 8 to 9 no gi, and then 9 to 1:30 in the morning, learning what jiu-jitsu was. That was my first day.
Was he just rambling?
Yeah, it didn't stop. And then I
Yeah.
got up at 5 a.m. for work, and then I was there again the next day paying my membership. And
Nice.
then we didn't leave the gym until before 11 to 11:30 in the first 4 to 5 months. So Saturday class went for an hour. I started at 12 and I never made dinner. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. But I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. I knew I was the type, and I'm sure it plays to my personality, where I just thought I could athletically get through people because I reached quite a high level of tennis. I reached quite a decent level of basketball. So I was usually like, because I devoted time to things, I usually could smash through them and then get to a pretty good spot pretty quickly. Because I was that
Yeah.
guy that's like, I'm not going to play games. Like, it's raining. Like, it's bright. I can see. So I'm going to go shoot a basketball in the rain. I'm going to serve if no one else wants to play tennis. Like, it suits my personality. So I thought as long as I rocked up to training and I just fucking went as hard as I could, fuck technique, I'll eventually just click.
Yeah. You'd win through attributes.
Not even, just like literally fuck technique. I didn't.
Yeah.
The first submission I landed in comp is because my coach was choking a random person in the crowd and I
Yeah.
copied.
You've told me that story.
So
I've heard it a million times.
yeah,
It's so funny.
I went 1-15 to begin, but the one was my coach, and this person did not have a gi on. He may have sort of slightly ripped the guy's shirt, doing a standing bow and arrow on him. Hilarious.
Crazy.
I competed in
I
my
love
7th week.
Walid.
Yeah,
Wait.
I competed in my 7th week of training too.
That's scary.
Yeah,
I didn't know you got your blue belt in 13 months.
yeah. Well, he got it in 6.
Whoa. Wait, so
God.
you've been training for 8 years?
Yeah.
And you are a...
Brown belt. I've been a brown belt since Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about you, Luke?
When's James's birthday?
Ooh, I'm not going to announce it.
Fair.
Whenever James's birthday, right? Like shortly before then.
Is
Yeah.
it when he got his brown belt or...
This
Yeah.
is when I first started training.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
when
no,
you first
you're
started
like
training?
2.5 years.
No, longer. I
Longer?
think 3 years, 3.5.
And you're...
That's older than the person you're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, is he 2?
Yo,
he's 3.
3.
So if you're 3.5 years, he wasn't born yet.
Yeah, his birthday.
No, but his
His
But-
day of birth.
Day of birth.
no, but it was around the time of his birthday.
So was he
Wait,
alive or
are we-
was he?
I think it was shortly
in the
before he was,
womb.
shortly before he was born.
Oh, there you go. 3 years.
Oh, okay.
3 and
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are a...
One stripe blue belt.
Oi. I've been training for about 2 years now. Yeah. And no, probably 2.5 actually, closer to.
Damn.
Yeah,
Booking that white belt.
Give or take a couple hiatuses.
You're a 3 stripe white belt.
Yeah, I was a 4-stripe, but
Wait, lost one in the washing.
One of his
No.
belts went on to get a blue belt. Sorry, one of his stripes went on to get a blue belt.
yeah. No, I've never washed my belt before. I think I washed it twice.
Good man.
But my very
the
first
w-
stripe fell off.
Oh, we'll
Dead-
put it back on.
I don't know
You
if
have
I
to.
should
I reckon you.
anymore.
I reckon you should earn it again.
Earn it again. He's gonna be like the only 8th stripe white belt.
Yeah.
I fucking
Yeah.
love it. But no,
OT.
what a fun. It was a fun pod.
That was a
Not gonna
great
lie.
pod.
All right, guys. Even though Brighton doesn't reply, keep commenting. Nah, we've got to get better at it. We're working on it. This is still new. I know we're now 22 episodes.
23.
Damn,
way.
MJ. So, keep commenting. We're getting better. We're working on answering more, adding them more into the script with the comp and everything. I won't lie. I've been excessively busy, so I have been lacking a little bit, and I apologize. But We are working on it. It's exciting times. We are filming something tomorrow too, which will be dropping in the next week, I hope. Week or
Yeah.
two,
Yeah.
I hope.
Ah,
So that's very exciting. So keep tuned as there may be another interview on its way. And until the next one, guys, thank you very much for listening to our rants, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Laters.